Thursday, the 17th of July, 2025, and just 2 minutes past 1700 hours. We live once again on Ak24 Radio, Abrabapa Radio, Ak24 Radio GH, with another edition of Bamaso. This is where discerning Ghanaians with discerning thoughts, we come deliberating on our possibilities with which we would rise as co-creators and catalysts in the making of an amazing and fantabulous Ghana. Here, we have come to understand that we are the very Ghana we talk about every now and then. And if that is the case, the onus is upon us to be able to put on the table that which will make Ghana the way we want it to be. So yes, around here, it is more to do with our personal development. We're working on ourselves assiduously at all times to make sure that which is needed for us to have the very beautiful Ghana is right within us to be able to put on the table. To this effect, I would humbly welcome you once again to Bamaso. And Chasron Kokase Diemudo Diemu Pipa and Komau. Baby, I will be a Sampen Pensue or Fidi another Ak24 Radio, Abrabapa Radio. And Ak24 Radio GH. Say, oh, any of our social media handles and so they are. Any nature say, at Ak24 Radio. Then say, Yaba, say, Ghana for a free sample pens, we are a copy, say, Yadi Jumedian baby, yeno. Ye, you say Ghana for ye, BBA, say Ghana for. When you are adding. Mamen kind of crunchro. Eden pa se obetumi aye oniema se Ghana ni. Na the womb any say isan say our reference point to the things that we do has not so much been more of Ghana over a long period of time, you ama say ye bibia yana Edin se yebetumi ede Ghana mum aye yempuma sibre na no kwasem ene se de tie bia no se yentumi amfa Ghana anye yepuma sibra de de be yepuma sibre no eno nso na kire the degree of wisdom, the degree of intelligence, the degree of love, the degree of creativity eno nso ebetumi afayemu apie aba ti say kokuma ana de your reference pointer wa obehunu se adwen ketwa ana ebefiri wo mu aba se eyeko kase enso a o me nada adwene no beye bode sa pepepe ne tie eno nti ana me say wo se dane de nyina yemfa Ghana yemfa no nya ahyase yemfa nye reference point na yakasa yenwene se Ghana for ebeboa yen ama adwen kese afiri mu atimi apie aba nti sampempen so de se wotie ni se de kukudam Dr. Zazadentu nana tena sa ne frɛ no nana asarabedi akone Dr. Ebenezer amofa boaten me se ne papa yonti nana nketia ye bebu ni din sa nana nketia wabomodin pa setting a very good example for all of us and intini eboni din no so tie ni se de empanyufo akesi tie ni ya na kire se papa Smale me gina Ak24 area na mu na me den chi akesi e ma wo me chi America fo nyina chi United Kingdom for chi France, Spain, Belgium, Holland, Ghana for ba bia wotimi ni free bia no papa Smale me den chi akesi ana e ma wo so nchianum then reflective Thursday bra me amon komo yamon komo more day and koma geared towards unveiling a better version of ourselves. Assembling na I don't know. Nti yebekwa ahoma no so. Who say patron ene samsafo aba ene me sha say o patron so right away. Me sha say o patron so right away. Na many patron mon komo kakra ewia yako sam safo eso. Nti patron say wote menka na aye krado dia ene bamasu.
I think you William Chow.
Patron me joso na impom ti say
Apology we
na me adom boko na patron da de bia wo te kan nim na sefo ya wo exercise nkakra nkra de
asan wo bisa no apasmale ebe oka urabi atunju mi atu baby aje me okay ebi àwọn wadiri ni ebe drubi ebe ye ma dro ni akọ ebe
meka sa nyum no fa tum baby ajimi o tum baby ajimi oh ya se o
baby abebe to bi aye bepo because that certain things no o yes is as a bit more prolong o life span wa ho den rum na ade but
onim say yeah can say no gone were the days are now we thought to say when we talk about exercise it should be something rigorous or something very serious among other things, but when you follow some social media channels among other things exercises can be very very simple, so easy, but very very effective as well. And me can say meaning say I think I've heard some shuffle for some time, so yeah, I'll call gym among other things. So maybe you may not have the time I would the other gym, but when you follow some channels online, it tells you say exercise ni bi wo hokra na patron oti honum na memma saso memma na so kakra na it helps, and maybe you may look into such things, and then as a matter of fact, patron, what I've come to realize and say there is no excuse. There's no excuse.
It's sanity.
There's no excuse. So
now wouldn't be so.
Me too,
in fact, me were pre-existing condition. So so because a pre-existing health condition, a condition be a woman. Others say you may take medication all your life till you die, and I say a deeper. Now I got to this point, and I'm a human. I'm a human. I'm before, and I'm very vigorous. Then you chasing the wind, me prefer human for. And then men that by affected. Me did one out here a whole lot of things. They no exposing me to a whole bunch of health issues. I nearly even lost my sight. It's all kind of exercise. In fact, it's taking me back, way back.
Oh.
So from there, no, the doctor for me, and before me, yes, sir, vigorous exercise said they are working. The man can't but me yet to say they are not personal.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
In room near the end, sustain One time I complained to my doctor, say, I didn't throw away me having Pessamijano. I said, okay, yeah, one what is of it, Majano. Mojano, man, who say, well, next 5 years later. I predicted. So,
wow.
Yeah, next 5 years I predicted.
That's right.
And I want to you are assured of the next 25 to 30 years. Or maybe you wait to maximize it under so Ebenezer, this is how
you go to a pim soko. So you go PEMS.
Exactly.
You go PEMS. Na ene reflective Thursday me hwe me book mu wa ha Petro ye won komo pa na me so na me so me nua daji. But ye nhyase e wa ha sei ye mon komo free ha sei. So onim eye philosopher na ye friend no Marcus Aurelius. So what is din da? Marcus Aurelius. Yan kan say say bia it's Italian for no we say the Messia born but the Marcus Aurelius yan kan say. What can say be?
No krenie me nhia no.
Unhia na bia na wa kan na ho asem da de nemu say the wo kan no nhia de bia unhia na.
E bia na de wa kan na wo bia wo kan
bit ma kiki bibi.
Remembrance na pa.
Yo. Na papa you say to offend a strong man, tell him a lie. To offend a weak man, tell him the truth. What do you say? To offend a strong man, tell him a lie. Yeah. And to offend a weak man, tell him the truth.
Tell him the truth. Let me know your dream.
Any chichi
Obia or uphold uprightness in society. So umpe ketasishe umpe nyama bi on the principle okuta highly principled in life. So now wama esi obosuma no better no cho na chiwa there. So
that's right.
Obosu no person one no tend to acho we memfa ngo nkame memfa we nkame it is all the canon na person one better na e go be it's ana strong man not in terms of physique, strong in brains, strong in attitude, strong in morality. It is a kind of man as a still I'll be the trauma no e go be oh na me tell yeah e go be and weakness morally weak you who be we kuro we nwa eti ja meka me gesu so yeme no baby eti ohina ya ne tie utu behwe a anu amanfo a amanpa nimfo mo be obi aba hipu say praises so eno no ope because akoye akukumoti a wo say no bopo enye yie nti so obeka no kra pra che no no de ni tutu asem asai ne amade wo de yemfa praises no emfengu ne nanso saa no nko ne be it no asem na nipa ko kan ana meni wo de pa akọ no to for bia ye no kwaturu ni say mi nipa de but tro bi wo wo di kire me a egube fu pa bon nti no mi so my bibi say bia eni wo edili no mi yamfunso ba bi na wo da na di kire me a oho no ana magye me mfunso atumu a me nsan koye bio so na mbombo sansu ko okoye bio de ara ye bo akayo edi kan yamfunso etoso mienu ara ye bo akayo ona mte iti meni nsan pa ko no ya.
Oh, okay. And see, to offend a strong man, you tell him a lie.
Tell him a lie, yeah. I'm one type of the person. But you tell me a gospel lie, but I'll be very, very my way.
That's right. Na I didn't know weak man o kano kura chire no mama. Na I offended no. I didn't try.
Yes, on one or your walking weakness. On one deep within him when him say one year papa. What the yes answer called yes answer go anyway also. The man say one note na kunja so. Now one policies diplomacy no na there. Oho na ni sinto no be there. So into no so any say and na kunja na ya beton table no yete ho e kan yansasem no obe create atmosphere bi. At the end of the day, in some near Kokan, they hit headlines. Ni unorthodox atmosphere no create and then they hit headlines. Until you say, ukwana ne onwanka se ni mi se won atawu no wo san so ma no wo fo yade oh yadwemu yade na ehia certain say hwehwemu pa na wo se nipa na ya no mo adwemu yade se wani tuapa se yese utwa obi nsuo mu a se bia because na ya water tema first na friend tema no na me fi a metimi ni bucket e dey sensuo identity because you were running tap all the time now all of a sudden na utwa sa tap ma I may resort to using other means of getting water as other means e dey yare be preme wonim but that is exactly what the power that he is doing yare so yare meaning said they make me strong men always want to be truthful, always want to be morally upright. They have principles. When you break them, they do a soft heart. Bet me their child, and I'll bet me a child quiet before so. In I had today we are some man I come. But weak men, they all want praises. The praises is in your praises. Praises are thrown a womb. Why when it yourself a personality in Chateau? How bad? One running be a baby. Be a Nana Dudi, Obaka Nanado. Radudi, no, Mamma, I bet you know, handkerchief share, as an entire home. Then on the last point, never be able to do it. Papa, smile with us.
You, Pedro, you better was it, pa. Na Kitu be a mecca. Na enuanom so edo omo dia beso so ene say you cannot grow with a lie. If you want to advance, if you want to discover a better version of you you need the truth. And it is only the very ones who are willing to grow to discover the better versions of themselves, that is those individuals are willing to hear the truth. And when you tell them a liar, you offend those individuals, because it's like you are taking away his ability to grow and become a better version. But to the weak, who doesn't want to grow, right? When you tell him the truth, he becomes offended, because, hey, I don't want to grow, so why tell me the truth? Just give me the lie. I'll be okay with it. Just give me the sycophantic praises. I'm not saying don't give praises, so give praise when it's due. But give me the sycophantic praises. I'm okay with it. Yes, give me those ones. Yes, I'm okay with it. I know, sir, anyone will be able to express their views on this very issue. Now, Petron, just a quick one. And and someone also in the recent by-election. Bantamweight to Huns and 7 as for. And your president, I can't be Biana.
Papa Smiley, being said and say, so over here, if you so, yes, sure say I can't want them into any more details. I may also say that and can over. So if anybody decides a man can over, because I just say who can show good wasn't. I say service Pasiana need to Yampin. Pasiana need to Yampin. So what you tell one and there, what's Sanico? At the edge of the Sanico, there's something wrong with your thinking. Young fan of Briar, by election, and I say re-election, Ghana, and I be elections in general. Every election be a come here, say, mean some an amount of kind of say violence. People now basically there has never been any antidote to it. We are exhibiting stupidity. On our campus, and therefore, and against we are exhibiting stupidity. And Ghana, I say, Motoya Brosa.
I see. I don't know how far what I saw is true, but I'm say now how Kumsin was saying say the president is not reached out to him after what happened to her, and
For what?
um, we also bakunso amhuye or say we have a female vice president, but she's not checked on me after what happened. You see that is why I don't know how true it is, because in this era a woman is here, you know. You may be reading something but which is seriously far away from the truth, right? But I'm looking beyond that, you know. Do you reckon say putting the reportage and anything aside, you know, it would have been a beautiful thing for the president to say something about what happened, and or to check on the parties that were involved to have a word with them? Do you think it's something that would have been a step in the right direction, Anna?
To say maybe as a president, you know, ASR and I amount to hypocrisy, because to say acquire one too many. A juma idea so mampani your mama no nyɛ dwuma ketewa o. Ɛnyɛ dwuma ketewa. So he may not be my favorite president. Me mpa ebɔ ne sɛ enye yie na enso enka yɛ. O ya me kyɛ. Nti adwuma yɛ de ama no na adwuma so yɛ de ama no ne nyɛ adwuma efe na wakɔdu watutu asɛm yakɔboro wɔ police station. Mampani ngya de wɔyɛ nyina no ɔmo mmɛkorɔkorɔ. Na nti akɔyɛ sɛ ko bi a also some it could be operating within themselves. But beyond that, there was a larger Ghanaian community down there, about 33 million Ghanaians are here more. Yeah, because when a car says, Mampani no more, and our partner there, and Panabas, Omuni Nipa could decide. Omunimpa. And the Nippon so much could decide, man. So Munim said, you bet you or more, punish you or more. They would never dare. Baby, I'm away of a share and make me say, many no muscle may be very attentive, because the least mistake I may have, the price that I'm going to pay for my mistake, is so unbearable. I won't do that. But here is the case, the powers that be is going to shade those who the perpetrators. It happens so many. First, the committee said, "This outcome, remedy on the bus or my and I buy it to no man yet. With your son and more, you will prove yet your main. Now, judge a crowd would dear some amount for you or for free move. So, to try someone, cement so, yes, she also with political clout. So, let's leave them. Now, no, how I come in if anyone was a or Barbie a president. And to trust a man on or what a Benman would in a bini. Of a Kramaka Krama and Moja Mao. Omekuma, but don't be a Moya of a smiley. I mean, I can't crave you a bit of my life from home. So, one person ever mind a bit of money at time. And so, yeah, the through my show went in a yard. They are done here never. That's why we the master.
What's our bonsem biswa? Several questions are coming up, right? Na Mami Muso, how should we deal with the past of people? Or how say bia yenyina obi our past meboa yenyina obi our past enti how should we deal with our past? Mr. Okokan say afina mami yehu ni say Oba Besia na vice president bringing to mind some of the things that she's done in the past. And how should we use our past in this particular case now? How should we use it?
Papa Smiley. It's like you analyze it. Some may see one of my first one. For all intents and purposes, it was an unprovoked attack. Regardless, it was an unprovoked attack. and I was on our kinds of what is any family no one who have is said, and now I shall many see here. Now here is the case, Yademra, a sepata papier to Yademra euro. This is a Yamra, it didn't rasso pani at Demraya Juma. Embrano to say, or baby, the idea teaching any. The idea teaching no question only who is on the left and the right now. We may not have come to this point. So it's in Brana top from. So how to deal with it? Only God knows. We deal with it with our sentiments, not with the law. We got the law would have easily taken care of all this because now I'm for the phone to try. It won't hear special EBR and what the other position. Oh, never. You know, it be a mere Kamaka and every angel man. When you pay none of it, Major Manaka. The Nippon is in the Messiah Panisano. You know, those political elites, they know what they're doing to the masses. Both MPP and NDC, they know. And you agree on what we are. Day in and day out, you know, a very fruit. Fruit living on who.
Okay, all right.
So, yeah. So they are the cause. They are the roots of all that we're going through. MPP, NDC. They were hawks if you were more. No Casano every day is what friend is saying, these problems. I said, don't get there any baba cook. In those days, we not say, John, no, no, home. Almost who bear who penny a chiano, the insight among for young teacher of mine. We have a bigger picture out there. Yes, you know, I can boom, lady boom. But hey, and that's it. Petrol Nigana Honoma, casted their petrol, electricity no one, who is called better the generator. A pound 9 year, be a man a Land Cruiser. Oh, no, it's an insurance on when you Scapotopolitan. So you see it. These guys are criminals in the cloak of politics. That's it.
You 70 year. Let's just say, even if say a man penny and make a comment now or condemn what happened that and once be our true BB crowd or the X account, you will see it as hypocrisy. Is that what you said?
Yeah, hypocritical. You know, I want to mention. Want to me. The conscience ain't free to do that. Because only one your boss up on one. They did that in the name of NDC. And this is one son happening. So why are there? Any answer offer how I come in question in crime. But on yes, or a man penny or a man penny magana for in opposition. We're not on man running yet. Macasabri, he are teaching in the panipi. I see your more great on picture. Casabri, Papa say, I don't have patch as a old friend on a Acasa was saying, grow. What's my
Junction Valley in the Kumkru.
Junction Valley in the Kumkru. Junction Valley is on Embrano.
I love that picture. Hey, you can't make a Junction Valley. Say, I can't Junction Valley, not your pal. I can't. And then, yes, I'm your friend. Yes, I'm your friend.
Yeah.
And see, because what can Junction. I'm saying Gentian. Oh, Gentian. Yeah, I think so. But I can't Gentian. Gentian Valley. Yo, Petro.
Okay.
You better was pa. Thanks so much. Uncommon. Several questions to ask, but as I said, you are not be bro. We will leave some. And now and then some more question. Be the man. You saying can me address your question, right? You better can't watch him. Embrace him. You better can't watch him. Why? You tell you are not kakra. Going forward. Now, maybe say Sam Safo, I ready also MOM Komo Kakra. Sam, so what you can any Bamasu
I guess Papa Smiley at saying
Boko Nazwe.
This Adam Boko, Onim, Patreon, come on, it's too tough to follow. I cannot top it. So yeah, you can skip me and go to me for me.
Okay, all right. Nice one, nice one. My Emma of a chumra. So, of a chum, yeah, Alex, Bobo, Alex, Alex Benewa, Alex at form. I'll come back to him later on. And he of a chum, Bamaso.
Yep. I drink a show.
Now, over Boko, dear.
I'm very well, thank you.
Excellent, excellent. Yeah, go straight away. Was say to offend a strong man, tell him a lie. To offend a weak man, tell him the truth. Marcus Aurelius, and I can't say same way. I say me, what I say, walk as him.
Na akoye say unim nyansa na obi I did the nonsense and that dark as a able for me say me tisa so we be can clearly have a better understanding now. Would it seek fund I said Ghana how is it I say Ghana will be him no crap pass no ditro because he's 1 million quite not dream of form and would Jimmy somewhere Chiano or running with it and he want to try and get other people to join him. Until let me say I can put myself as an example. When they bring that, for example, Ghana how it is, you see, when the man will be the poor boy. I say, oh Nana, hey Wahine, no mama Diaka because I'm not Ohine. Will be who I was director. My schedule said stupidity away. I'm not a director. Chief, it drew because I was say honorable. I'm saying, oh, but that's how I see it. I'm not the word honorable in Ghana as you see physically on the ground, people use it for literally everyone. It shows how stupid people are. A sycophantic way of when they bring that nonsense to you, you become very angry. It's question every time, that is my understanding. Now, me graphic examples now,
You Matidia also kind of pass.
Ghana, how to be who are Papa P. Hey, director, oh, chief. Honorable, ministers, honorable, members of parliament, honorable, lawyers, honorable. Me, I mean, baby, I mean, from how you feel, God, I am to kind of what's our problem? We'll be from honorable. Say, look, take your stupidity away. That nonsense, Other people there, they can't also say, honorable, no, I say, go on, so what you mean? I get very bad.
Internet they say no offer on honorable no say bia or child respect to no umpe and I say who say wo be dada
I'm not going in the gutter. I say I understand the role you're playing. Listen, I'm too intelligent for that nonsense to fall for that foolishness. When they start calling me honorable, say look, stop that nonsense. Take it to somewhere else and hear me. I stop them straight away.
Towards you, the honorable now, because when we want to go by the quote now, was it to offend a strong man, tell him a lie, and to offend a weak man, tell him the truth. Now, if someone is to call you honorable, is it a lie or is the truth that you are honorable?
Yeah, it is a lie.
It's a lie that you are an honorable being.
It's the lie that me honorable that will pretend will push me into that.
Towards you. He say no, you are going by the literal meaning. Say a friend will be honorable. It was a parliament, and I say he has a political appointment. But when the person is calling you honorable, just say, "Who you be a udimu? You are a man of honor." You think say a lie, and I say truth to you.
No, my understanding of the word honorable, and yet say me just me. Say a move and no one in yam. Accolades me useful for me myself. Me pay. And me pursue beyond the sound of my name and better cut it out. And a Katechi and a Brimpon and a chief. Why all these things in the other? I don't value those things. Let them take you somewhere else. Who decided my name about? You really get me very angry.
Okay.
Because I'm too intelligent. Say, I have sycophantic life now culture. And I don't want to be part of that culture. And if I don't want a penny, I will Ghana. Nearly the whole of Ghana, 33 or 34 million people. But many people That is why they're falling for it. Because I think so deep say, I really understand at the time and when and the people that you use the titles. Many people in Ghana, titles, they feel entitlement. Visa and me who so I tell them they don't bring that foolishness to me. I'm too smart for that.
And you feel said the moment they give you those names, no, they just want to patronize you, yes sir.
Yeah, thank you. You want to in management level, they'll tell you straight away, look, don't try to patronize. Not say, who about the bribe, who pay favors, who pay track why be so a budo. No, Bruni most of the especially in the middle class area, you stop yourself, stop that nonsense. Stop it. Stop it. Abroche, why would you see our own CC? And the Tabanami to they want to be addressed by their first name. Maybe a friend John Smith. What's he call me, John? Now, friend of Mr. Doctor Ghana. Hey, Wahini John. Hey, Doctor this. Everybody is almost a doctor, is a chief, is a director, is honorable. Why? What kind of society? You see the stupidity? And you're so foolish, sir. And many people are running with it. The whole of Ghana are toxic people. They are using titles foolishly, very foolish. Maybe I'm a director, a chief. Many, the entire population, 99.9, they don't see anything wrong with it. I see everything wrong with it. I get very mad. Everything is wrong with it. So that is that.
All right. Thank you for sharing. Said Marcus Aurelius Asemi Eko Kasem. Thank you so much for that. You na no. I'm say na me busa patron. Be a Ghana you may have heard or read something. E man penny dey see e wo by election mu what is say waka bibi o ho. Has he either condemned the act? Has he offered some consolatory messages to the very ones who were injured or affected by these things? And then do you wish or do you think it will be a step in the right direction for him to say something to that effect, Anna?
Say why me sure say as so ye bibia. Yes, that's what you say. And the interior minister no Muntaka say ye be hwehwe obia no a go videos the pictures are quite clear. Now that's your woman. Got that nonsense. I hear so tough. Every election for the past for the past 33 years, somebody get beaten up, get killed, gets injured. Every election, now and yet election that's how they know. Nobody. We are sitting baby out in another kingdom. You see, civilized society, that's how they do. Ubeko police station, pensioners, nipa do over 70 Milwaukee man at the police in your Ethiopia, so you yeah, dear, Ubeka say Ukraine and Iran Israel war. So genuine police, Dano police uniform. He slapped somebody else. You see the indiscipline. A peace officer, the policeman, he's in uniform. He's there to keep the peace. Sankophobia, Sankahawa comes in the boy see will be jump away and say, Channel or Nanka police, was standing, was protecting. I'm a peace about one mom crowds here. One of the trouble one pipe. Matisse says our police, ya intensity aside. I say, Tinokotun Sawo, 6 months. What Jimmy? Eti Ubusa, me say, President. Maintain officer wakasa and can you bet radio TV newspaper. So on Kasai now means our main percent it is what come the here say obey and the interior ministers will be him ama one year involved be a bet show when you punish woman. Now the peace at that stage, that the peace and the government is in place to bring peace to me, warning everybody, protect all of us. And Uncle across the red flag, I didn't quite say. The here see our mommy, see, I say, a bano of Mahaman in one year junior, one bed protected peace, Kakra, young show 1 more year, sir, Yanchi woman. And the here, one for telephone, now I Kasaka, I don't know, would it change anything? No, it will not change anything. And to me, 1 year, Namiso, to be banned because of 1 year, that energy in Yano, one concentrate near young dress uncle for the Yanchi woman. And the here.
You better say.
Thank you. Thank you.
You better say, yeah, opportune.
Tabo, the Becca's Assemble. Go to me and prep pride. A bono see a woman to the Biamika. I didn't hear.
Okay. All right then. You better say opportune. Na yako enim dia na chese ye ko nana ya tweneboa asamoa eso nti ofa o mute hu kakra ma me a na yako nana ya tweneboa asamoa eso nti nana se otemi nka bamasu
adwen kasio
na boko de
excuse me say wo nyame adom yetinkwam
excellent ene de se me kasa ne emuda ho kakra o
oh yeah
okay beautiful
yeah me tatie wo friending
Facebook
so na sound and
why na quite low but for some time they say almost say akosoro pa and
oh yeah so this time they are good.
Okay, all right then. Thank you very much for that feedback. And yanku anymore coach no mensa nka bi wa na say okay.
Oh me kai
You and can now we are waka
strong man. Anyway, may I replace the strong by strict.
Yeti ukoso.
Yeah, okay. I'll replace the strong by strict.
Okay.
If you meet, if I say Jumemukra or boss is stricter, now wow who said now for a while later, you only prepare a lie. Now whereby our boss no or hygiene or tiasemasi while later, why late? Okay, boss, I was left. And you're what Benjamin here. You are not obliged to formulate any lies via to convince him. It's as simple as that.
And he say boss no straight no. Kwa na what prepare lie to offend him. Yes sir.
Yes sir. Automatic.
Because
maybe I will beside the mount easily, no. You don't have to cook lies.
We got Tio. This is the thing. This is why we you're breaking it down. Or say to offend in your case a strict man, tell him a lie. In the Musia who say a DNT Anna a lie will offend a strict person. Anna also to offend a weak man, tell him the truth. A dear bear crying Anna, the truth would offend a weak man. Yanchi Musani has here, Yantias and Quaker.
I don't know much because I know much. A strong man may replace strict. Someone who is very strict. Who can correct easy. Easy. And don't tell me, dear Jumemu, say my example amount. Oh, quite Juma, elite. I was a winner saying the catcher and a beton trim, that's all prepare like be the wako country. No, good channel lie now, or friend, or you're smart now, or butu questions are. No, who say, yeah, who be car to now, automatically new roof. But whereby you need not to pass on your street, you young fans who wait, wow, become with him. Oh, I said, I'm a boss in your tears and mass. You will be your tears and mass. The whole finance and be I ask him. And to do wow, friend, but kind of crash for you. That's simply, oh, I overslept and I may die and I may be sad. Simple as ABC.
Okay, all right. On say the entire, I just wanted us to put it in perspective. The key word was offend.
No, so let me tell you. What you are, or two, so we could try to reach now. That's what you are, and wow offending them. So I'm told you, so offended.
Okay. So on chill they are offending.
Offending. What be the traffic light? See, I chill or offending policeman or ticket. So won't offend you, but. The moment of offending, offense, never ban, and then offending a chua, and now offending offense now, we are visible, and I say it should be taken into consideration. Intino or chodia, meow show papa penny, way to say, me and I will try to track them in our missing. Sanity, it's as simple as.
Okay. All right then. You thank you for also letting us know say the uti ase ekọ kasem. Na say dem busa enuanom no enya bia waken kan ba bia na wati a statement from our president about what happened in a recent by-election.
In fact, enye me de me hu say especially me fan of MPP for no. Yaw ne wo mu na wo modi we aye big case bi anka me we de nkenya asibia because they do ayawa so di ne or friend and teaching mind and it was more serious than this. We they say our commission ngwando di ne nkwasi asema obi a chance my friend and one me. Apart from that, me who violence be a woman. It was a bad topic crap. President signed was all can was him you. A young people for no more former facts no to the extremes and wedding or compare what happened in their periods now. We cried and we crap with say to football. And I'm a boy. That's how I see it. And when you cry, a president cried and I no cry, but to crab.
Into we there or my fan falla cry, yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, that's the way there. Oh, my. They just want to bring some chaos, be to destabilize to destabilize the country. You know, this means that non-compensation come ye biba. And so I'm fat. That's how they are. We need more fitted.
I see. Now, should he be addressing the case from the perspective say one year MP before now say he should be addressing it from the perspective say what year Ghana for?
So when you're necessary, there's no cause for alarm. And necessary. Of course, the ministers are there. They can take your friending. And no baby, our friend and president would be be say. Even that talk right, if we come to Pakra, no be cry more. Now we are baby. Asemi bana aya na yetwa asemi ho dia ya asemi obi mreso no yekunipa yitikra wa mo ho wa krapo na we na ma ese ma be ka wa
say ye ka say ye de obi dia oye mfato ho dia ene obi a will be able to justify their actions because e bi di da bi achi, right? Semikunipa memo 1 second. Semikunipa ba ko ena na me ka kire so obi kura kum nipa 100 doesn't mean me nipa ba ko na me kun yen is okay ana.
Oh Debbie make kasa say o compare the two scenarios now where they say they with magazine we say to football where they say with must be a currency. That's how I see it.
Okay, all right then. Enti mo nka hwe on onte wodi.
Oh, to make bibi wo ho a but me ho ade bia that's a man no beka. The only thing what to me I say if there should be the next by elections akwati and maybe before no asana a day a friend the betching yakono otumi ma wɔ friend then otumi issue statement bi anaasɛ otumi address nation you know sɛ yɛhwɛ wɔ yɛ a mɛfo sɛ ɛno mmom na ɛbɛyɛ ɛno na mehu sɛ ɛyɛ appropriate.
Okay.
Ade ba bɛkyɛ ne a ɔma akɔto by election akwati a at least otumi can be say yeah my peace really yeah me feel say no more yeah appropriate na this year na that seven don't can or why seven don't can how I come this na because people obienim how of some even I talk grand people from be cry no I'm for beginning to be guys as a co-fans in your money, this time, baby, I bought the kind of crazy or friend, maybe why, yeah, nominate the woman I count you, Lucy, nominate the other. Oh, I'm sure, you know, they are angry or friending with their former or friending ministers, no, Nesania Maniaman said they caused their defeat there. Didn't you know? Oma bo oma to with that. I do baby against seminar no more candy. That's how I see things.
Okay. Now okay. Or say I should pin the question. Okay, no problem. I'll try and do that. Remember some suffer cries I didn't me. Obi Busa say how about he condemned the whole act?
Condemning what whole act?
O say
condemning what act?
The whole act. The course now they say that was not done in the framework of the law. No? So how about he condemned the whole act?
Not condemning him or condemning how I come in and I say. And
I said, oh, said to you, say how I come in. Say near the oye nya What was the response in terms of the law as to what she did? The only chronos to jump your head in. No, is it something that was the required response in terms of the law? Now?
Well, if you own now who inside the case, the memory who say. Yeah.
I say we are okay. Very serious part. So I quite say obia t because this dear cause in civilized societies no it's a big issue. But obia or debnimu otabono krana e okay man. That is what you are saying now. Until who say Omafa bibi fala ketwe bi. So that is what you are putting across.
And American. President say woman. I was so the. Utu say you will be no defending the rules or the high tax no money ade be ginemu. To say a individual, a whole party machinery. It teaching man, the whole now where do your friend they how I could see the me feel say this full machinery say we are going to attack the polling station. You'll be no near how I come see in war French in because regular body count or no war. Kind of simple, yeah. We're paying it back, and a individual or friend them will be no revenging from his own anger. And you know, anyway, that's how I see it.
All right.
Yeah,
but do I see?
Okay.
Yeah, do I see? Just someone. A baby to a woman, ma'am, said, make mamma about 2 minutes be not or the account. Baby will have it in a share, and I say, young queen, young queen anymore. Okay. Then you be that no appointment letter never.
Appointment letter. The appointment letter.
Oh. Say there, me sure say nke bi anka ba na.
Okay. Say be many appointment wa by no.
Say unim ayi building construction ho adi bi a be ma road construction.
This afternoon me who say offending normally actors who say offending 6 lanes be I Kumasi Accra Kumasi. Now anyway, remember pension somewhere in November, you know. If I get a chance to be in Ghana, I will just give them a helping hand inspecting the Jumana or Moyen. I won't remain quite a Jumabia, but I will be there and inspect what they are doing. If so, 1 year, I will just raise an alarm. A higher Juma me is your cook ruby on your Koyajuma. One hour pension, they just come to the site now. Moshe, and over while when our friend city council for now, Krona and city council for no one so Omaba. The report about say I have seen will be some who say take the CBA visa and do sa and CBA. Yeah, will be to me report to our friend. So probably if I get a chance, I'll spend my times at the site and just do some inspection before them. But me personally now, Munana, my Juma pension, and ya feel na me could make a man for a Juma kakra so I or Ghana so I account adding. And yes, you find your green, sir. Mama for crying home so when you be.
Okay. Yate. Yanko na yawie eja twene bo asam we yanko kwabena Melchizedek we yenti e ono nso de na dwen kese ewo edema yan kwabena bama so
papa adwen kese na bibia boko de
bibia da ne kwam hapa bibia da ne kwam na monzo
tese de ohi wiase e ba boko kakra sensa yare boni no ebitu wiase a ema wiase ye gidigidi ema enipa bebre no a ebi a weak minds no o mantini ema biase ba unse na transition so je fe na eniema e kofom boko na eniema e ba fom and then ma so many people no suffer for omniema that is I said Libiana mekasi bia say ye wa ha ni bia wa bo sika no se ebi kura na de kotoka de kotofio de kotobibi na asem si fi sika no kwa enye kwa zampani ho ebi ade aso udi asebu obi life na ye koye nim ba we will get there papa na go pon ya do ma e bedu ho
okay
kakra yeah you know ebi asi take ship ebi asi nyina onye ade bia obi say your friend then we are seeing na ship take ship baby akoba bia UK ni ade nyina no bia we are see baby then e manana me hu say tenke to krobin ba ko so a ke ba adwen ba say the two we are seeing nyina we are see baby a obi a no at least if you be binom and e bi nso no anya there but I think we are getting there bibia be yin na me ho
okay all right thank you very much you na asma edapono so na officer okabia na say memusa afoforo
papa asam de bi obese ubusa bia
kan edapono so ne bi no or say to
edapono so ye
to offend a strong man no tell him a lie and to offend a weak man tell him the truth what you say e call kasem
baba uze Libiana se do ya se a yemfanko yeyi yemfanko ikrum wọ́n se mu de normal so norm se bia ye wa ha na mu se bia nsem bi ko sokra na bia wo ka no kra kire uni a na bia na ti papai so enti no ye na se obi oyi wiki unse pa Ghana kra nye mame ka se mu jiro se bia unse wo ha wo UK so unse okọ Ghana atim se niam bebre ho no ma aya na enkoyi ba ka kirom se bia koyo sadi we de nka ye ni se ana se oni sadi ye ya o se wa no se de ana result no ana answer na je so bi Ghana de saa na ye no so obi okura ne butimi fu e wo niam no ti no eye niam bebre ba I think that eden na obetimi aye onipa no ateki na se de na o ka se obi ono etete paper ewo baabi a yijaye nan eton no se uko na ko yi mframa gu nchen kra na se wo hu se bibi sa akoto ono fe se no mo fe se ade atwam wo no enu abi na ba be fa oba o hu wo de no enti no papa sa se mu do nipa na sam na o kana very deep ba eden na be nipa no take ni position wie dada tema be ya ye kan bia wodi yaya waso ne hwan ne ade nyina kan onipa no bibie no wa kan obeti ase ebi ade office are strong na so bia o open minded say bia o ade we de bi kura akoso a yenya ho pomasibre na yentwa so na yenkoyanim ba yenye niam se di nipa eya ade so ba say the mind no say the bia mind ni say you we strong no na obehu say de niam tie ba yesi yemfa ni say ya de papa ye fa ni say the weak mind na say strong mind no akoye ni mo waza ye de ba wo better opposition bi ape no papa no afa ni sa nya de a ye be kan bebre sa asema be ye ye bitimi de aya waso ne hwan ne asema esi ablikumade ato ho position bi abefa no say ye ka correct na be so tie as a strong man you take it weak mind now express your weak points and so baby ye won papa ase me yan kan na you say obi a ye say obanyansafo ye bu ne be yan kan asem tu bu obanyansafo eba obeti ase no interpret dia kwa adwendwin mu wa bibia kama ne ye kwa yanim ndi baba kan bebre mfa asem we hu na ye kwa yanim no ase ablikum asem ya eba ye a bibia obebusa ubusa the other side a o masem o muka na akọ the other side nso fe say ya ni bibi no se hawa kumsi nkwana na ebi papa na ne ho aye hi wo Ghana fu nyina including NDC fu ehwo a asem na course anya hawa kumsi nkwana nya problem ho na ya hawa kumsi nkwana ye bo baby asem li si ye no ye bo journalist wo honom papa bia na omutitia no a na wo ho no ono no oni omo asem na ana ono so akwa bibia na say ono so no ka omo list na ye de ma omo say omo mra me bo nkrofo na omo no akwa ye de asem na kosi ha wa kumsin enso obi kita crutches asem na ye kan mu obi kita crutches ewo asem a abai enye ye fa ha wa kumsin tonchan ye ma say bi ono ye violent woman na so ya de the other man na so ititia no kita crutches no ono so no na ne charge anything ana ono so previous you know ono so akodi nsem ni bi ndina omo kobo no ana so ono so ne charge anything unyaka nsem ni nyina pe a no mo bien ipeku bi de asem na BBC aya was go no de BBC ho no mo pese o mo fast ni so papa wi asi by election be bri akoso nsem be bri me papa wo hwe omo party papa we obeda samwa papa asem beto no me fit ko vodu abonten so na ya yire papa je so pese ko resum grace ha ne tisa odun so gu hu obabi a wo no edinema no de ko fa nsam no be si ba bi sa ha ne wo no obi se bia moving forward no ede ebe ne ebe ne so yetimi ye nyansafo se de ye to aba wa bruchire ba bi ye a obekọ na mrewa ene nkwakrawa ene to yi ade ma what's your name what's your address okay ni ateke ni ade ma go to this guy udu anu akusan ade na the next person what the wadi achim na kofi. Sadia simple ade we no we cannot do with her. How can we call ourselves say ni pampu about okeke kwachire wadwen obi say umu nyina mo kire mwadwen wo constituency ko nyina awie no me ma ba be fa ballot box no wo wadwen kire na wa ba be kire say ebi adwo mahama na me pe obi di president no aya koto no obi say da bi me de me mu nipa be 100 or say whoever no mo mwadwen na me nko a me de mahoden ebe fa box no e di akọ adenti o wa ko bi se da bi sleep na so ya hwe e so ja no ma o fa box no de ko o de kwa infa Why do you justify this? And so they be a cancer seminar. We send Crawford kutu passe o ufa box no kwa. Normal had yes anity. You have to take it. Kokano crechre unia said there be kwaju. Say ye NDC stronghold, say ye MPP stronghold, say ye CPP stronghold. Nipa na dwen kira wa be kire na de akosi ho mo no. Me en kan kire wiase. So nipa no se na obebu amamu bone a na dapa ani. The obey bia no ene o fa box no de kwa himfa o de kwa him ba ko kape a be a strong mind na o kind of cracher na weak mind na o kind of cracher no o minimum kum de tikwa pai ene nyina ze baza ene baba me baby e won de almost start crash start him obi a man almost start him ma won ni akotebezi enti ni ono so na adwen ye weak no wodi nani hwe se ode aso betie se bibi ikoso ana eni onipa bi nso bibi anso nkoso a obese da create se bibi ikoso oba kofa video bi kura si ba bi dada bi atwam akọ no de akwati is burning this is na obi e di akiri se no kure wum se no kure nim baba na ye ko enim na o se president mama de ono ade no nkrofo no omko die tu asem no omu wie so hu video no ba bi omko pie Jubilee House o enti assembly fi Jubilee House e ko di someone no enti on oba be ka asem a e de be no be ka oni asem bi aka o se ana ye ba bi e fini de
o ka se omko okopie Jubilee House a se kire se omu wie na card ne call president Mahama office ana se menti ase
o papa te hu video no wi hu omo ko di anyamra se omko bobo so tuturo ko di etudu asem no omu wie ye no omu wie we ni nyina wie ye no omko pie wo Jubilee House se no mo ko him phone so mo ko him boys ni nyina no dodo na ona no video no mo yiye no ona no mo se no fe no mo be fie abeku so mo wie no mo ba ho enti anyuma na ko so ni nyina no if you ono me ba be di ade na ho no enso yo police fo wo asoja fo ne niam nyina wo ayo anything say enya o man macho
enti sa video no a wo kan e wo ho a che say de we aircan interior minister aircan no ye hwesa video na ye be hu say o ma o koye sa de nyina de went to nyesa
papa ya sama aircan your friend then
that you
papa no that mean say video no any idea that's asem no ye pa na ye de court ana ye de ko be ya say de ko o say ye de ada o say ahoden a ye de chi ye tamfo no e de say ma ahoden ye de chi ya dofo so ndazem o say za na tie ahoden ye de chi ya o fe say akoyi o dive ya e bi ani sisi kura ebu jimi nti ni sisi ebu ana say ni nsam ebu yi o fe say nka ye bi a eye NDC ni ana say obi a obe dive yi o dive yi on da sa enti baba enkosi baby ya ye be no ye hwehwem ye guso ye hu wom ye guso ye ade wo abe hu no fabra what say say scratch bi a ewi asese emra ye adwuma na papa ayi America room Udo pedi some child support to cracker. What the child support? What the only some money be child support to cracker. Now you Ghana ni na ni na say upo wasem tu ko Ghana. Na so ba back na du ko airport be bia ubeko jail. Ye yire o kete. Trachi bi wo aha. Ye say e fairness am for a o ma file charges ni ade no. No kure wo mu dia papa. Na say e man no. Ahekra say obaye no efia na former vice president team anase no eno ne say efia ne dia man say abon yesa kra bon abaso ibaba o say ehu obi a ono eya de ya na wo say wo de warrant ba be chi bi afi obi kuro so de akọ ena warrant so da obi so ono ba na wa man wa che no wa pe ba bi pa bia man de condition Ghana for taxpayers na de egu no so na baba oye kuro we are your mind and we cry said be an if I want for him ubeka sisi abeka kire no kure ni kire the weak man na ubeka so enya no kure wa for evidence bra I say bra any ade na omanya ye kire no ni aba mama we ana ye mum say wo ho na bia mo say to prove yourself no say we are say kure bi o mo say usha we are young boy we are younger dey be two for baby as unti but as time goes on come say oh you be can be children kwana asem dem sama anka ni I was dem hia anka me yeni sei ka me yeni sei anka bi anka ebeboa ana bi obi kura tiw ade na wafa na ade aka wale ba de ba kwa na wo so weak man the phone so ade o mata ye pa ne say on per football rough a football obi tu fu sa ba ono asem si na aka ketu bi kire na etikwa pai ono opetu a football papa utu ni bia na obi timi ka je tenka onim sai ne ma we nyina nka wo skani ehun so obi timi ka je o tenka cigarette obi onum cigarette se o se cigarette onum se senka abo ni nyina no a ke bia nka wo sei obi za se wo a wan bi no so no ade ya se kai senka mitimi nya na wo de yewan ehun o se nkofo no efutu tu for off and papa say o twen say John Mahama ba be kan bibi dia papa tumuda omo opposition anaka wenka wa frɛ diplomatic call no akofa police fo bi o makɔ omo yie a omo hyi omo jama no no akoyi a chom say ka this no the incident ni nyina amhwɛ don o bruni so de papa say de bia na ofachum kraka albo omo ye konkonza for power bom konkonza na fetu wodi ni titre mu baasi mu kra na oto gye na odi konkonza on teda on trefe we nyino mehu ni ne bob because na nya papa ni be yi video ni ade kire wo aya wasu gohin that na the same as me ho na bi esi na yente no say wa be kan na say bi papa no hu say hypocrisy ni ye adwuma ba me na say no mo de enya de because onipa oni mu na pa no ukoso kan ya hwe ni ma na dwa kwa den also no when it come to say ye illicit violence NDC kita black belt so be timi fi say mu no hu say akọ illicit bia o say papa o trezo be kan bibi na de be no be kan we so say nya na ado say na ado na eti akonso ena we si ya kom be kan say mu ma akokora ene yenkoti commission yenko yese ni ade ba we no de oh papa say nim say ye normal we no be obi ohusuma no we no de omo normal ti omo ya ye fa ne say sa na ena na akoye the other side no say oh we be ade we nyansani ade na we ye bi anzo kwa bi ba papa at the end of the day no one we ya what did a gentle na wakọ ese CPP no so hu ndi papa sa adwuma we de minim ni da e betwa akwati e bayi atanyanko kafi a one we ya na ese bia too dead any ade e benden sa na esan ko another ade mate se ba omi akra so o set fan bi ama heroes ono so hero fan no ma wo say so o set bi o set no no so de atini etutrafo a almost be the same idea we don't know say ni wa ensa eni adwuma ye no na bron sama bone pa ti boys ya almost sorry amatete ni ase pija na de ni ade say adwuma ni ho we na nko wakọ warehouse 24 hour economy wakọ bo adwuma na waba na mfene ne ya that time ye by election kra wada ni beti ansa na no osori akọ adwuma we no ni adwuma bia so anu afa motu no oteso no mo ji digging fee wo ni abra wo so wabo obra na wakoto wasase so kosi no no ma ba so mo beji digging fee papa enjino ye mo mpa ye se da kro nyanko pon be sakra wiem no am yensu ase nipa yensu ase nipa we dey aikwa yi e fenezan ampadu onyumbi azemi wo tidi ne kra bi se okwaku na na okodrese kakra na nini yakoko se ene dey ase wasi nipa o se me ase nipa inipa ye koto aba keke na wakofa ballot box akoto mimi si nipa unipa ye kwa koto aba onu ani nua wakọ papa na ni so no me ma se nipa ti kwaku person kire ye kra se ye no ase nipa no dem so refer Ghana for and Africa for baba enkoye 10% characteristic is allowed, but we the MSO of the me was say 15%. Next time we go 20.
Yo, Kwabena, when I leave the stage and perhaps you and Ajahen or Bombardier takes over, busa, Kwambe suni ABC afa, the enfant very simple. You can say objectivity as I say. Because more or less, name say lack of objectivity in addressing issues in our country, no. There can't be an idea drew some way. So, Say me judge oh. Yeah, I am na yemusa objectivity kura any day bad ye. Now how can we improve objectivity in our part of the world? Why?
Yo, Baba.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yo.
You any maybe kwabna make said a kawie no. Him say Natibongo ewo ho a Natibongo bra na yemo nkomo na me wi amako o wa hene champion ne Bombardier eso. Enti Nati Bamaso.
Papa adwen kese.
Na boko de menua.
Papa nyame adom.
Good.
Me da sore no pa me hwe wi ma ye kusu kakra kama bet ehyi wo mpa tumi say humidity no ya dia no is strong.
Okay. But we mu hye. So
yeah.
But I am from Ansun dem mu kakra nya sa.
Mamba Park, your park is a community. Already, I mean, Bibinio, yay, we Ghana, Quabrani, Eddie Amani near, say, on front two both sides, and call their money so too good. So, Yamisha Bibini, you say, why your park come out for us, Kusu and Yawum, and then I'm Hanam from Manfa, Hokeke. Ghana Quabrani, their money near so on G. Comfort on to the woman in a hotel and come home. No, my bush, my phone would be any Papa. Is that me and one?
All right, kwabna ba overcome objectivity ehwasem. How do we, program ourselves to be very objective in addressing issues? Yo, any anymore asem edap so and reflective Thursday. So okay, and I'm in sense to be Mrs.
My cat made a minimum professor, but objectivity in Prague, I can't know.
Okay, all right. Obit Makebi. What before Kwabena comes in with that?
I mean, something that I said something with that or being on your personal feelings or being biased or being neutrality, fairness, fact-based. That's what I think we lack. As yeah. Because or kind of cry, be born, so and especially journalism. Ghana be bringing in him. Kabraniti radio has no clue, but that's on can be in a I brand to be or yeah, Jumadima say SY11 FM or Hinama Buamo said. He was trying to tell Ghanaians, say, Miko Ghana data, they be American. The guy said data and the boy doing. You're suspending no. Yeah, you know, radio, you're suspending no. So, you see, your problem as Ghanaians, we do have a big problem as Ghanaians. Yeah. Or Hinama Buamo, Mugabe. Mugabe now here on an radio go so you all know what happened. That may be some maybe some one question. I was in high school then time when you're born and people cry on my year people for them no. I think I'll back then time. And then I require a young girl. I have a platform and I don't want to say anything. Go to God and ask. That young girl blaster, then at the end, that's the reason why you run away from God. So you come here, blah 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 blah. To say yes, yes, now there. Papa, and then Thursday, mommy, stick with to the topic. Let me move this day because see, I cannot go home to Ghana. It's still, I say, some people will come and see Ghana and hobby, but Papa, Uncle Ghana could do 3 days to Ghana. You will feel the system say this is what is going on here. And they say, one month, two quite that.
I could see one thing that I said about your reportage from Ghana, and they say you were to a greater extent objective. in areas where you felt to say things were moving in an appropriate direction, you said it. And in matters where you felt say certain things should have been done differently, you also shared your view to that effect. I felt to say to some extent you did not put everything in the same basket. And my observations were wrong.
Papa.
Yes.
Yeah, me call when I make a Ubia when views. You go school no. Teacher need to be tried. I watch channel. Teams are giving teacher anyway. Social studies with the Koye pa. Obi teacher or to make a bomb yourself. Many matter mean who I do better than because so. San will be at here. They me call who and Becca. Yes.
Oh, the American said you and your Matthias, you name no. The Oko who no. So you were able to separate the Ohu from where or from what was going on quite well as against what needs to be done to make things better. Yes, sir. I'm a person say if my observations to that effect were wronger.
Papa, me internet guy. I mean, some of us, they said, I think I don't know, me young, I don't know, we are age though. So I love internet. Wherever I go, I love internet through my Juma here and blogging anyway, Me manage some administration, maybe Facebook and other stuff. So when it comes to internet and light, I don't joke with it. Yeah, my phone, me call Ghana, my phone I used to have 5G, blue Ghana 3G. 3G say. It's so back me boss will do me kasakra until the year. I have to go buy Wi-Fi and all this spend my expenses, and I know there are some people on this platform they cannot taste. It got to the point I have to, withdraw money from here, problems here and there, so many things. And I mean, before I move on, I cannot disclose it here. I think there are some 2 or 3 people here that I had conversation with them and they know what I went through. Some of us, the airplane and say system they you want me in what way. So just here. It's here mutual phone bill $45 with the casa, the Bahabe Casa. Why can't we do the same thing? Now you're trying this MTN, some Jatao say who or to what not get a casa, light account without giving me any notice. Near doom light 2 days. Now, what does you Ghana so a show or Mr. Mimpesio? It got to the point of me walk because me FM and said a being from Kakra. So I've got me pay heat. I don't like heat. So I say, so Papa, when and mammy me concern say, if we had the same thing, doom so, sir, Mr. Babima, me call 2021, not age so, and doom that. So I said, that time now say Kufuado also and doom that, and even Papa so kaya, me sa call Ghana crowd 2023. Now, me say light in the Jinaso, but the system, now my Papa so kaya, me run a lot. Said, this is what is going on. So many things I mean, say, and yet. And say no crown and crofobin car, one car. Ebaha MPP station. I think I'm the only MPP guy that never go on me munenya, me beka, me crack home, me can. So me call no who the same thing NDC was not me beka now case. The MPP guy fine. Me call the people na make anya the obi aka tell me what radio so. That's the reason why I call Ghana. Me call Ghana. I want to experience hardship plan crofoko, and I want to be part of it. Some of us, you can't be crying Pakistan or near transport room. Me fat from Abia Butcheted Gate, Comadina, I just want to listen to what people are saying. Number 4, because you and Tommy say, oh, like, oh, now to me bar, now me so me what people are saying, not me. Sometimes you call my collar, you go to Unam Jumwa. I just want to experience the typical Ghanaian lifestyle, not what people are saying. Not what someone is sitting on radio ranting, Namakotie, TikTok baby, Makotie, said Uncrophobi, or my certain time, they are more Aquabit America, how to basement baby, or do I know a question of all kind of Jedi, say no crew, say no crew, not Wajedi, or the Yen. That's not how some of us we want to do our politics. We want to go to the grounds, feel the heat, and no cry, we will come and say it, and no cry will come and say it. I think that's the way forward. Because people know, they know what is going on. Some of them can even lie. It will be on to me on kind of credit. It will be on my own kind of credit fine trouble. Said they now work out objectivity no. Obey bias. Such as yeah. Obey can't say be in not their trouble. But that's the reason why you stay in Ghana not for maybe 2 or 3 weeks, maybe a month or 2. You could be able to, feel the heat by yourself. Why better? Say the doom short now, you doom no. You doom light. You doom light. It's enough. You just say, go to the point, I have to iron all my shirts, now me making sure because Tadia Mamma Boga Papa Ghana for him some cow. We teach you the week of yeah. I can say, hey, Nadia, so Papa, I just want to put that aside and concentrate on the topic now.
Okay.
Um,
Cause what na kakakra na afi.
they're not working on.
Mhm.
What mama carry me basic school BS when I was in BS4, basic school 4, then time. And your lower primary and upper primary. So my first upper primary experience na make a first teacher any teacher I do to Morgan. That man I think I me call Ghana me ko no. Pa say system ni idea I say it me taking care of him. He was good when it comes to mathematics. He's the only one who don't use syllables. Syllables na dia my curriculum no dia my say factory nkra we ade no nkita bi bet. Ubi sana so wa we ni na gu nitrim. Na fa nyina pa share ade kama but no pa babo or you're straight. You want to make sure say even if you don't want to learn the math or the best show mu and Mr. Namin pay gidi into the class be a namin ko. And they do baby I'll be some hey why is Nathaniel? I mean me ba na ko nwa one day we not tell me papa you see so call me class I know jina ho. And he asked me where did you go? And I'm trying to pro. I have to lie so that with the topic I will come once me. Because of the street when you moon said yeah. Obisa mental Monday morning 8 a.m. 3 minus 2 minus 4 it's got to Udi Bruma were and I have to lie because Samiko cannot cry or bebume. So I say me try to say oh na me papa home fano na omo friends say me brefi na me mebua na me tutu niam na em hospital. Sasa na me kai and I was trying to tell him that about sympathizing with say oh me papa no yare because obia na dream that obia no can calm me down and I was able to find my way out. But me catch and say oh say oba na me dwane na me ko share room me say meti we ya oba me. But there was this teacher called Mr. Ayariga. Very cool. Not just social and then life skills. Very cool, Mr. Ayariga, very cool. Or a jovial or not that you know can sembi satana Bob Santomo or no then time. Obey you concert kakana was so ne class and actually say obiatna because na pay. When you are a kid, you love that teacher so be once 3 there be or ben will be way. So say be one of them say in the class me lady be me call break. I lost force. Then time me call school me the radio call school. Until me could taste sports. We could play acoustic Doma FM. Then time Gift FM Doma or yes sports. I have to go listen to him. They could hear Kotokone House. Then time Kufia Bangamo, Chastela and Dombo Timu more transfer. I want to hear some news. Until I make a break in my question remember be my taste sports. Remember my late. Mr. Aragan or Mr. Miam say, oh, me sorry, me call me father big I can't me taste sports. Oh, it's okay, what about it? So you who say or you cool and make my opinion up to him. But compared to Mr. Adututu or someone and I who say no or you straight. Me kind of creature or bebo me and I didn't want him to beat me. So with that topic now too, I think that's what I'm gonna use when I was in basic school 4. With how I come to the issue. You see, if something does not touch a palm, it does not rattle. Be on kapapa any credit. I don't think say unam uko funa nam wana pantry is you wanna take a cake. No. Unless somebody will use the cutlass to make sure say or the pursue trebin or yen cake. This woman it seems people don't know what happened to him before say obey sadino. Papa, akrabi anyone ma ye kromfo any denti amani yes adino. Ubekombe na so many factors and they contribute to the crown now. I don't think say you will be say 9 months from the Bokrono. This woman here kind of fought one was in the we might ask ourselves, I then a woman or maybe we could be on one who buy. Obia Kenyan, Obia Neba, you want a second. Me, like I said, I'm not a violent guy. That's the reason why we all have been able to fit in the system in America here, where we have gun violence. You hear guns every day. I've lived in a community that you hear guns flying in our apartment. Pay. Guns will come and so nobody likes violence. We should ask ourselves, what happened to this woman? What went wrong? I know but we are here. And as a typical Ghanaian man, we are rubbing it. Oh, now a man, woman, no, why you. But I didn't think I'm a woman, no, I guess.
And see, I was see, sir, Metwasi, yeah, right? Neba has been a victim of violence.
Oh, yeah.
Was it political?
Yes. You know that you all know Kaswa.
That's right.
You all know Kaswa, Asamai, is Nima. Ghana, these 3 towns, no. A town, we are, according to Obahasia, Barn Hill, Ubi Catcher called Barn Hill. Right now, Opa, Catcher said, buy home, mommy, 10 million, because now I won't go. Because right now, we're called TV, Barn Hill, Yakun School, Barn Hill, Yakun, Biaju, Bikasi. It's a no-go area. Police, crack on my fed up. So, I think, say, me, the minimum in America, and you do be a catcher me. That woman no seat, you know. I think say NDC seat no beje. And you know, she went through no. She know I have to protect myself. Other than that, they'll kill me. Woman, this is the first time on my bono.
1 second, no. As you are sharing what you know, no. Take us through a little bit. What actually happened to Nibana Osi Awon the second? Under what circumstances near Awon the second?
Well, Papa, I think say yeah, I will be out on me. I love my mom. If you insult my mom, but I'll beat you. If you insult my mom, if you insult my dad, maybe he's a man like me. I will insult you. But if you insult my mom, especially using her private part, I'll beat you. I don't care going to jail. I'll beat you. So what happened was, they now no more years registration, you know. You all know this NDC when they was in the opposition. They were hungry. They want to come to power. So they were blah, 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 especially some Jatel, say whoever, blah, 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 blah. They came there with their men. Papa, one thing I made dear Kufa out to Hunjao and that our platform we saw. For him to dismantle that vigilante group, he has caused MPP a lot. Because NDC party is like a friend of mine. I am cram. Obedidio, me call if you didi. No, but me fear didi. It got to the point. Obedidio me fear. Me call if you didi. I know also you know I mean we dia oboa. No ko didi. That's how NDC party is. They preach peace, but they are not peaceful party. One dismantle the vigilante group are more on. They're trying to make sure say ballot, but 2016 is because of them that we want power. Because NDC party we know them say, oh we fight to travel. They have no vision. All that they need. Say, and look at them. And the records are there, including Collins, Dawudemia, platform, Adam FM. What you couldn't put we kill people every day. Yakofan Kofofi, Burkina Faso, Salifu 11, they are there right now. Just to some 20 points I say, none inside the Honam Muji teaching say. And you can go to wherever you want and search for it. It's there. So for Kufado to dismantle this vigilante group, especially MPP data for I'm wired. OB registration, for minors. We all know before you can vote, you have to be 18 years. When this Makofa and from here minors. And the fund has said, no, how come no. You know, if I say you register, but minors my body are not so. Mumfa or more ID card, so women are 18 years. That's all. Almost we be 12 years. And that's what transferred to all that win. So no. I cannot sit down every day. Yeah, I need to protect myself. Like I said, anytime I go to Ghana, I have my 3 guns on me. It's not like I want to shoot somebody or be you. Because I won't sit down for you to come and kill me. You think say how come see will throw one one that time now? I can acquire all 20 who bay. Oh, yes, all 20 who pay. Nicky, so me, that woman, it's not like I support violence. I know the story where it's coming from, but people is trying to cover that story, and because they don't like the woman, they're trying to make sure say woman has a
where do you stand in the on the subject of objectivity? No? Where do you stand?
Well, Papa, to me, I'll protect myself. If I live in a community, I mean, who say I'm a threat to some people, they want to take my life, I'll do everything possible, whether spiritual, whether physical. I will make sure I protect my family, because family first. Because like I said, nebano mo won the second no, sabi onye dua o, won so ye nipa. Mo won the second no, we am moje.
Enti to was you enti no say obi di ni maame atem ana na wo ko fight ya na e won the second na say.
When that issue happened, and now all bitter for minors, say these people are want this mood on my bum, but on the one near NDC MPP. She was just asking, say this crown would on mobile register. They are minors. She thinks they are minors. So if omu yobia omu qualifies omu to abadia, they should show their ID. That's the question that she asked. Neboni awaye nyina no. Because a woman no or what time you know. Hey, when you're not a trade yet, you're not a trade yet, okay. And Topa. And Nima Musana, Neba Hobby was trying to protect her mom. The kids are young too. Never make out. The story is there. How come see anybody on the second? Me boy will be making gems. Me boy. It's a woman also true on say, okay, baby, I have to protect myself. Protect myself. And Ubi mama me bonny. Because that woman has been a target. Since 2004 elections. As my there are some people they're trying to sugarcoat it, blah 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 blah. I will do the same thing, Papa. I will do the same thing. I will do the same thing. Nobody like violence. But make any NDC. And I tell you, these Akotia people, they already versed. They already versed NDC. And Obia say this young guy, I cry for him because in politics, I don't want to mention his name maybe wrongly because it's very disrespectful. But he's young. He should calm down. On Tony Boise, because power. Said here, Nemchenidia and Canitono. Conform Titano. How many days or years never can himself? On Tony Boise. On Tony Boise, because the we are 4K men, or Ghana will be a crowd. And that's the reason why MPP has activated Blue Army. They have to reactivate it. I call a friend of mine and I say, you know what? Reactivate it. I have one of them. Deadly pepper spray. I'll supply you guys.
All right. You.
The reason why some of us we speak like this. Papa, the year 2000 when Roman Painiko came to power, there was a group of people, this Salifu 11, MM Timber Company was one of the best producing plywood. Then time, you need all this, plywood. I don't supply. So, Papa, no, concession or say your quarter to the year, but no, you know, their back. He was having DAF, that track DAF, no 3. And this for Trajatu because MPP chairman. I was there. My dad was crying. And I still remember. That was June 7th. June 7th, 2000. It Trajatu came because of Yatu Abama MPP Abak or MPP chairman. And I was there. Even though I was young, my dad kneeled down and he was crying. A Juma no one so a MPP in this phone now for pure mocha. But you go Juma because of this. If different walk on a mini banning now, and I started to be like, okay. And I hear my mama say, Google bring Juma. So, Papa, so some of us we have that wounds that NDC as a political party, you know, that's how they are. Your mama over Canadian, Wakukru, good. Same people power and take power. or this radio come as anti baby at all. Say on for 100 million go down. But this time, yeah, but some of us will come here and that's why I sense hypocrisy in Ghana. Right now, that you're doing light. You're doing light. You're doing light. Almost so, Papa, tell me if your course for I will talk this year. Because no, I had people will come here and tell me, say, oh, money, a cost we year. Me talk for Gumi Kamu, say. Fine, and you'll be on a driving organo. Papa, maybe that's not how you teacher of mine. You know,
all right. I was. Thank you very much. On the subject of objectivity, I think we may need to spend some more time over there. Now, Omaya air cosono, and also Omaya air kuyi oh, sa Omaya no. Enkuratu to school at the bunker of Fukuomo.
Yeah, but Papa.
A question is to was it.
Yeah. You took what you will be better. The system is working.
They say on set you are becoming double-minded here.
No, Papa,
one second. Hold your peace. I have listened to you. Hold your peace. Right now, you you are in America, right? And in America there are issues that happen there every day. Matters concerning for individuals, you hear with TV, so we watch some on social media among the rest. But you say enema koso ewo America, beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, in the midst of all the shortcomings, you still admit to say things are going well. But so will be in the midst of enema, and as you see, you've been telling us, next one also cast enema koso ewo Ghana, you have a problem with it.
Okay, Papa, Mammy Bear, second, Marcasa Bibri. Baby, I'm here, I'll see a near my enye.
Please, I haven't said that.
Okay.
I haven't said that, so don't say I've said that. I'm just using what you said.
Mama Bibica Krabi. Me light agent so. I have internet 5G plus. That was CCA. A Juma offers CCA hiring. Mercy Hospital, so my name were 4 minutes away. When I be tell the CA, if I pass out, and the make whether I have insurance or not, you take care of me. Mimko who say painful be other form. Aquino, a year, or car, at Hadia shall come foot be any parky, ya, me who says off bit ya, or dim crofab go, ye, hibaba, Timota, Bacoran or more we. So and now when it comes to the basic needs as a person, as a man, I have it. Because the system is working. I know where my way out. Now compared to Ghana. Okay, compared to Ghana, from Accra to Kumasi Road, share hospital. I've seen a pregnant woman lying down flat in a hospital. So
okay.
And then I make
all right.
Pension, everything has been scheduled. Your pension, which I could be the outcome. My year, Juma, me 401k, me pay me social security is here. It's the guy intact. If you want to retire, we are here. Come on, in Ghana, my uncle for teacher, if you ask them, or Kakra will be soon. So these are the things that
okay. All right. 80 you 1 second. I think you've spoken enough, right? You have set your points of reference to determine say enema ekoso. Yes sir. Akwasi simple. You set your points of reference. Yes sir.
Yeah.
And is someone also allowed to set their points of reference?
Okay, so
it's someone also allowed to. Akwasi. It's someone. Akwasi. I'm only asking you a simple question. You set your points of reference. Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's someone also allowed to set their points of reference. That is all I'm asking you.
So be it.
Excellent.
So be it.
Thank you very much. Akwasi Yesu. And I'm hotel in Ghana. Yanko owane champon. Eso no wahene. Enso nkabi ncheye. Owane champon. Otime nka bamaso. Got it here on YouTube. Bamaso Kadachi.
Openini. Drink a
Good one day.
Open it to say,
Nyamia don't mock on as well.
you want yet in ye. Aye, we are Ghana Funina, Chelcon to Funina.
Obia, Yen edge almost. Why?
Ena Ghana Omampeni Bema Dramani Mahama or Chelcon to Funina or Chia or say or the Chakesi. Say a Contifuna, ye Chelcon to full radio. No, what Chemi saw no crowd TV. Na your conscience ni na kakra say ini agidi woni mu a ye de oma no to aba ma no ade kunti e to aba ma no ko na wa say na woni ni say ye be to aba ma ama about to no the numbers akwa ama parliament kra no asa onya the majority asa wa parliament a won zusa na edam say enoma bi aka echiache ama enuntina Ghana for eto abamantin ni so ene odibuo nyina ene ahobrase odibuo ene ahobrase esom se de ono susu no ono so be try the best say you complaints anyhow be by you wo a aya ye ka ho asem no obey na fa na de achia no timi atene no Sedia ibitimenya ahoto owo man no.
All right. Kadachi, we dey yaku anim no. Kadachi oho, yaku anim na me busa say. Said ye wo bo omampani samra ne no. Anya bia what say the course in a by election no waka ho bibi either on social media, on a radio, wherever. What is waka bibi sa waka bibi ana?
We name say. Penye die asem ba ye wo one more ombako fasem. Ntina the governance akasa no ye wo one more ministers a wa appoint mo on locations a asem ba one bidi kan afa asem no. Mo to ho asem ho onamo. To ho onamo a edin na e ba kodu opanyin nanim. Opanyin na ba kodu nanim. Na se wono ankasa Matis wono ankasa bi na nu ne die. Nukwe mi se menti o baby a. Menti se wono ankasa aka ho bibi na megidi se edin na se won kan ye kro be make sure se de wo se ye fa homa asem no etimi to dede no. On be ye ho adwuma. Megidi pa no de menti se wo ka ho asem bia. Na won se asem we say na eba ye no me konya no say me ba ubisa me say o wa he say nam so me hu na say ma me no kra no enura en wo ye bibia na ade chi a na ye me tim hu say no cross ne no kwade o mo no mo kikika pepper spray ne na onyoma o mo no mo ka say pepper spray asem. And it's hard the pepper spray there, and you say police or one more police and hold on the case. Say any pepper spray, and I yana to be a castle, it may be a simple to be soon as I didn't use near, dear. Say ye per se, ye shema and noma, as some ye. Last me come up, maybe come you will feed the cacao, say, Ghana phone, a YMC and peg gun a ye. A do baby moon say, YMC and peg gun a ye. Say as a political party on sne ye nankasa ye on my phone sana me hu no enti se ma me no waye bibi da e no mampanyin dada no ekosi sinfa kosi hinfa na nkosi ba bia enu tini akoto oba Ghana for the gidi nyina akoto oba se enu bi ye omo ye antwa bi no omani anyi hu nti no ene bi omo de fi ho no ene ye de mo aba ene ye akoto oba when
very cautious, be very wary. You know, for such a
let me check. I'm saying of a Chimberma. I'll just mute him. Yeah. Thank you. Koso.
Okay. Enti no se akoto oba. na bibi say esia e wo say usafo no ye hwehwe omo ono me che no ni detain omo kra na ana say ye chomos ni ye hu say bibi koso ni hu no say yetimi ngusu nya gidie e wa abane ya abafofo no wa abane ya to abama no no ni gidie fofo ma no say said man is see no ye ni anye ho a we say susu ni timi nye ho enkanfo de esi ni di se enura enokukun obi a enne na no nam ho no wonkum obi a eye election enti ade nam ko papa me hu ade no kwanya me say mani anso na mani anye ho na anye me feso enti omunye ho bibi se ye kase ye pawasem a na ni wasem ba ye pawasem ni wasem ba ni ye baba kanfo ani ntumi nsa ntumi nsa da sa act this you hold on sa abranti tu fi chitu dive no ho apia ma me hwi ho mama emma gyan titi a so no yo ozo na eyezo ozo ne wo eya ba ne ekoto keke wo na me che no eti sa act the papa it no means that make my comfort dey see any that what you be kan kire me say enye bibia eye bibi eye de kete tuebi eye de tuebi ni yakwa se obi life eye de tuebi eti se no obi ko ye bibi kum obi ni ye gya no a ye sengusu nja obi ekukum obi ni onso nya no eti ye peni ya na se ye peni ye ale be se meti ase free because I say na meti ase eye me be se meti sa ade no as ye ka asem no ni ye dane some no in favor of a political party bintino and I'm so more banintino yen chiba akona so to the level say wo ma ya di bit and time some there be and yes can to conquer the crew and yes can be entry the crew nya ahoton kwota on kase ye go ha kontu o ma tete no ma e no bi e bi sisia ya tutu bi mu adam aso a entina me kuno e mo be da ho no say so we yebon wo ho no na no matter what party crowd won kra no ye hu ni ye be twa so se de emra ne sifa kan pepepe eni so ye tu kwan ye timinya ye say be bia ba ye full se de ku hu no ye betimi kan the bold say ye ha ne ye tie ne die enso so no na enura bi na ntisa e ye process e ye step by step e ye no mo go through changes are and aba eni say kwakwa esa wo to no wa na say bi be see ekrum no na de si okrum no utumi be ka se enya hwia nti so ma we yempani ye kura papa ka o so papa me so kura se yempani ye papa me dunya kopon ati kuru yempani ye say ye na ya ye betimi a ye na ye be sa party na ye say ye pese ye kan bibia kan fu ma sa party no exist say any the year me was no to shout no see pani ye de we ye kan say so boy ye no say ade na ade na was e bi betuma come e bi betuma kan we betuma kan we e gentleman ku ye kan sa na ya kasa ni ye hwema politicians say busumi e bi 30 something dey 40 something e mra kumu anu no o mo ye duma din from and poko say numre wajia kwa chira gidi lectures omu chira encourage no ma encourage mu bie lecture doctors omu ko transit patients ni sade ni nyina hwe mu to omu gigi okum ha no mo so no je sika semonye eni sale man nyina ye be hwe ni apre na wrongs be ba na ye be correct wrongs no na ye defend one no mo je sika 35 40 50 80 ni no ma na a month na omu ye no ma na nya na ye gusu papa wo no and a hard papa no kunya me that's one be can me rock me say ko no yes em peku ni yi wo kan say no be dan obeti asem ni say die ase die wo kan wo person support party bi and ade kan asem no but kiti na me make say platform we say da ho no ni say ya ja tum say oh my god na ye inta ba e ba maso wo say adwin kase ye fo ya adwin mu ye mu adwum nti ni ye me kan die be boy yen say die a enu bi to say ma yen ni yesu etmatena ekrom na ye nyina nim sa kontu na etie ya na yetu no utimu one day obe wa jesu be mo betena fi one day oba wa jesu opo so be betena fi dizia kan ko ni ye ni antreti no ma yi a Nothing you witness went to my which that here. Now, Simu at the pension as Simunsa, they be announced what the moon will be an producing in a choir of some. Yet, Tibo social media be Anthony former 2 choir at certain age, no, what to some of the wish said, and Kono Mufi. All do a cool muniano, the wish and Uncle Mufi. It did no me. Yet, no me. I didn't know. It is open the beacon. Super platform is so beside. I don't understand any pay Cassasi. And if you say, if you pa, Eti Mahama or Mampani Mahama, and somewhere but talk on one. Mr. Bebri, Uno partner, any minister, one show me who be. Says I from me party, whatever, and if they're not party followers or what. Woman running to one tree parcel. I grad a yen, and 1 put 15 years. They are branding ye. Your command minor punishment do Kurana. It will send us a signal. Yen be sending us a signal. A man, who put whom we met to Nipamu Konu. Who be met to Kunu and 2 years so. Say, be we see a chance, we be see a chance, we be your because one depend on echo political party now. No, ya dear own slow. Confirm because when you say a party, a back sana, you cheer for some call. Not the piano, near you crew, the piano, you couldn't be being couldn't be being couldn't that. Ever be back as a sa. Obit in the crew. A good Cassino be decision, Yoma. What did she say? No decision. I didn't say Satama, you wasn't a decision. Net the piano, ye the lambast. Near the lambast, because they don't want to do the right thing. I didn't tell you, sir. I didn't tell you, sir. They don't because you perceive 2 coin of crate. Now, they tell you 2 coin, 2 coin, 2 coin. No, a contour, 1 more to me, cream of the other. Or because ye the ma award ye. Ye and ye the ma, dinner, or crack and you clear the mouth. They Munko. And your honey, Bella. It is the young Canadian ye. Nasa a yes need to me and country a ya. Now all young clergyman don't cost what. Ne a boss one day, a bunny said the me can ya. And it's the end of the Society 50 years because you for no mutinous of 1 person will be as I won't pay us. The best be there to some conform person, as I some person. A bad baba, the one be supposed to treat you on. And to think how to come at least to bring us say. I said, don't be so for coffee. Never for honorable. Everyone now. So don't be channel. It's usually papa, no could have been any interest in me, and yet a time. They cannot correct it me. Yet, no, as your chair, you didn't mean share, said that some fatty, near and custom city fatty, and yet, you political parties in few honor, near teaching a crew and my young as a young. So also political party no corner, a person reasoning when it comes to reasoning. On issues that you can't be to poor money, dear. You political party in front and come out or mine because of money, yeah. Dear, who better one image in your home, nay, say, MP before ye, and then this for bay, and then before bay, and then this for bay, yeah, Kobe Biara. Yeah, Kobe Biara. And no, yeah, sorry, young Prince Mahama, Coke Masia, or Koshe, phase 2, Kidita marketing. And you know, Kumasi, Kidita, you know, Omunyaji. Because BB ebe ba mo benye etuma we etuma oko crofo market oko hwe crofo market enya papa because ye pempuntu ena me say be kase se de won asi o ablekum ho no se enya ye san kase ensusu ani de entwa etuye hwe nye punish sare ye no yen be ye crocod the John life bia we abra bomo sese ye ku ni panyi wo yo mo betu ni sese bun se ene wo fokofi a wo platform so wo kasa ade bia wo kasa wo ka na dwene no wo bubo na dwene e kire Ghana for political parties emre bi no na sa platform se ne bi ni ho no enti no mutimi en channel wo mo energies through sadia wo mo person man sifati emre na edu oba be chechire say okune ni mo na Ghana ekune ni mo and no be bebre ho no ma enya e wo se etimi sesa e ma da ache no e ye from money na no ene woman aka chino, woman so be a decent life. So what I'm saying, because we come the papa, we be ya treating na, but no the papa. We be ya treating na, but no the papa. Of a two, but my case of Kwabu and for about 20 years, or who did changes baby, or maybe I know chrono or who change baby, some of me changes, only changes every day, only changes every day, only changes a damn walk on me, you from it, what be this idea. Standing you come on. The politicians see in Jessica. No Jessica near Bettina Tuma. The fact is so what you NDC, what you MPP near ye prosecute. Don't go and defend that person. Why would you have to defend that person? We Jessica state in the system of Korea checks and what you say with Jessica. Who could check us with your party member and whatsoever? No could defend it. A couldn't open here and also couldn't open the uniform. Open here. Because because we say no or some kind of as a tax be and now I'm pay us yes we are bar yes we are bar yes you baby you almost what's that seven of good in the you do because I am see I do so I don't go and you definitely be the good judgment the intimate drink the political party. The political party, I'm not what you call one. One thing you cry.
I got a chew, Obianfa, Bibian Fry Adjunit. Why? Obianfa, Bibian Fry Adjunit.
Papa, Ayana Tribia, and at tea. Papa to be any at tea. Say, the crew, we say, pa, no. I will say a ma and run. So many years, yeah, and Cassani, yes, and person money be say, yeah, and many years, my person money be say, maybe it's 2 points. Maybe it's 2 points. So to me, you share 8 years, about we be see every time some Koya, papa. You never put away to your platform, you be kind of queer, be kind of queer. You know, yet, and the woman can somewhere research who is in the past, your money, seeker. He named this, and so your baby can, you see. Which hunt and a witch hunt. I could have the international check. I could have the international cut. Into say New York, next year bar. I have Sakasa with this. I need for him. I have Sakasa with an for him. Maybe I mean, me because I can because so man says out for no yet. And yet, I wasn't it me, shed Dini must have said, yeah, upon Oban. With me in the Tomope President was way near to South because South on Sunday Pano. You bring up support to be sending the people from about replace you with my year. I'm a man at my account kind. Said, yeah, how no, and ya tea. No, as we bet, maybe through one mamma, you better bet yes,
yo, can I say, Yenafo, not to a while, not Yenty Bombardier and Sokakra. Why?
MPP no, any NDC no, oh, bad bay. And over two chrono, I can't tell you, sir. And my year, Timor. Ye Timo Yentiman na or how ya tea and can't and Timmy am one intimate Silkumano and Timmy and Yankasi 2 months to Yankasi crew and you how ya tea. I could give us a true few chrono. Say to be only a Casasana, let me tell you. Because they would walk on the son of Mugusuyano. Son of Mugusuyano. It didn't tell us what Mikasa. Oh no, Michel, Papa, and say it misses.
Okay, all right. Kata J, you better was it.
Yo, Papa.
Say where it is going very well, yes, we should say it, and where there is room for improvement, and then also I will say, yeah, that is a huge sign of objectivity. Thank you very much for that. My main call Bombardier, so now Bombardier, Eka say we are, nature said. The only person that I've not spoken to today, but only of a body. On that note, I'll just hand over to Bombardier and Kwabena to manage the rest, an hour or say half an hour, and then we can just round it up. But I'll listen to Bombardier, pose him some questions if need be before I leave. Into Bombardier, ultimate camp, Bamaso. Na boko de minua boko na so nyame adom yenso ye ho ye pa yenso ye ho ye you ene waba after hono mo anti wonim de ekọ boy enkomo right away ne enko enim
You me da say na me che obi bia. So na me ba na na waka ba obi asambia Marcus Aurelius kan. Ni baba say wo hwe sa asema o kan ne dia de opese o chan wo be say bia because metaphor and say bia wasesa you know. But the opese wo kan na so ka say to offend a strong man no ka entroche no and to offend a weak man no can question no inti offense as a be I upset way the opposite change and say onipa ye strong man na ye strong man na enye strong man say macho say Kweku Samson won Mr. Olympia o there be onipa ye strong man no and obi a onim nyansa o hunumu o mental fortitude ono no ompa atrosem inti eze so hunumu to me take say we ya atro it is obeka atrosem che na enya dia oba beji atro na akwaje anapona salt any di no ne fight or no say 4 years nyina no we hu as an MP na obeka den say die yeah person okay nyina wo say so the carpet ba bisi kumasi supposed to be man dia onipa wo sa mental fortitude ni ehumo no sa atrosem no enya dia yeah, or very reducing the value now for t-shirts. When your t-shirt, this one your t-shirts and also you nipa out of twaba. And a weak mind, you know, the opposite. Weak man will be away vulnerable, a bit more than easily. In the side of a can question now. Say MP no or your lawmaker. DC in the president name na MP no or say. Obabesi yes swami interchange amount within be 2 years no one can any 10 years say and as swami interchange how many years we see 8 years there now no any time 4 years there it's weak money there o can question na only enough confidence say obeji sa dey na two enti o hwe Marcus Aurelius no one of the 5 good Roman emperors no ono ko na the wiki Commodus ebaye intina Marcus Aurelius no nyansa pa sa wo hwe the movie Gladiator na one of the famous movies woman no on na emperor na no ne sa common no Russell Crowe play Gladiator no ono ne ba ne fen Commodus so by Commodus mum na one Russell Crow ekun in amphitheater nema or poison crow and sana oneni yen sa antokwa no esa nti Marcus ono na na o iti no o nyansa pa eti obi bi nipa bibia no ida say o mental fortitude na so e vulnerable do e vulnerable no de say dem kan no ye koto aba Ghana 4 years in MP what Accra and so now we MP for Kumasi 4 years no nso obeba ba je say J t-shirt G10 CDs data memo di no fright so 4 years ni na won hu abian ka wasim bia nkyere no enti omo amoto sa me de o kan the question say massa men reduce like to sa de no you are more valuable than settings say the yesu kai no enti ntade ya na wo pe ene adwane obi de ka say wo ye more valuable than sa no me nyina ibi solo bohin so mo kwa na no we sika wa before no kwa no she enwuremu intwiri na natade kranye pesa etina the opposite cha no say either say we a strong man not a strong man in terms of strength but obi a wo hunumu wo discernment na we enlighten na utuye no man nti wo no woni nukura no mabo woni nukura no and the father for nukura your roommate but the adia ya trosem de enya dia we be no kwa on konta e de apai na papa eno everywhere na enzo eye so de eka de bia na ne reflection so ne reflect Ghana so eka ho na ni nyina ne se eye OSP you know kisi ajaben so
Mambare, 1 second the other bit of the conversation was there also they are now kumbu what to say man penny wa can't anything to the effect of what happened on in the by-elections no do you think it's something that he should say something to that effect and I said yeah one time whatever is happening and cause one
I also can be found. Say only the commander in chief. And he only pay your bonito constitution, you know, initially a president now. The case will be a minister of energy. Essence a president to know nye omni president in Yakupon, no thing could be a case and a president in a baby. And yes, Mustafa Hamid and Ibia, a Yamutanka, one minister of interior, and a president that you will say, who representing. And he be a minister of interior can say the president can. By a say, or no say any canon, only pay any person. Me as a member can be a Donald Trump can be a president. So that's it. Ain't he? We are present to or say what me can be say. We make a statement say if you are at the 2017 election is anomano and koyi. Anything I me blame me I go for to say 8 Ghanaians say we no. If don't say at the end 8 Ghanaians koyi no enye no. Nen ko force for say obeka bibi. Na ye koyi ni. So enye act na mu de me si ko fa ballot box ni ekun di a wa na kwaje udu kwase akwaji dwan. But I say you can be as a stop future. Anything that be a cano, you see that just empty. It was as a president, no. Or Timika be say, I dear see, you know. Members ambassador because the Yan and I say, and Osama Zanyan and Kwananado. Into a battle never to be a MPs be a year, the year, a visa be with a by election. And it's also war. A year, I can say, a year, you know, assemblyman, district assembly, you know, so you told Swaba. And so about between 2 years, and it be at 2020, best 7 on the Sabbath or Moswaba. So that's it. It's also so a dinner bequisi. And the Sabbath or Bentino or the owners last one as the head of the Ghanaian family, you know, one or Diason. One because we put Soprania, so will be a really intermediate, and yet. Menana no monteme a very important. So a very important to say or come wasem na yetimi eko yinim. Na won say de make say sa no my sisi na ye kan was papa. Na mete say no because say president kwa koka asembia sisi as a president koka and wasem a or ye hypocrite. Won say me catch of full coupon no asem am kan same so ye ka full coupon na yes see ye won confirm mu di full coupon no mu petrol free what your account so kodi mu cho kumase because you bu petrol free cost millions of cedis to the taxpayer no nti no say can ke betim dia top mattress ma o de da form any nkrakra o de da incubators betum antibiotics no ebisi enye atema mama initiate o ye na hypocrite hypocrite ya na se ka mama ye weak person na said ye Marcus Aurelius say kana obeka say any yenye ne sa any emia na mekan me sele mo san ko bu petrol no na omo weak mind na weak persons na make say omu ni hunu mu no o masa beka say hwe waste aye cost o mind mu bandi pakro na kana mama no ye weak man no ni hunu mu tama no vice president no no weak man and then wo hu say yenti na obi oba bienwu a wo hu bi panyin wo hu bi da anything na say oba wakọ wo ni second marriage no on she velu enya afa na koye wedding say yenkata na nimu wo hu bi pen say so person hu be man no ware no because so first husband dey wuji nidi say obobo anti no dey emu obi no peja be no on fe wa no second oba wakọ second marriage and be ma wakọ second marriage no on by enya afa na obi kotukuti bibia wo hu bi pen tin say hu bi pen tin na boss wa ogegine ba no yin ni ato nche no enye se bi ondwen ne ma no eti mama ne mfa say kan no ye weak man but say why strong man nya say o ye macho but say na adwene modu eti o say ene ye nyina ye difo onyakopo ni monyama boye ya difo ayini bi because mama no ye MP onu say dey Ghana for society na enye dia ene o so wo twam ebi sin kan onye ne nyina but then wa sha say baby at least no say kan 100 million ko na nya say ye mu be 20 million ena wonyanya ni tem no nyanchwe nwiye after wako 7 months ebia obeko 2026 no dey o mama kanaka ho ebia mo weak man ni say there be enye dia ne ko mama on san ko ba o pese mama ko back to the weak person na no ye no na o support atro no say ne nko so anje so enti papa no me bu ha ni ye ka say na obi go say say ya ho say ye ampan ebi mo yem say ampan ye hu bebi e wogina ade na se waste cost na se president ba se okati waste ya say eye gimmick enye no kre And no Jano so say Adena Yesian and that's also yes Mahama on just strong man. President in your strong man. I didn't think for able petrol free. I didn't think for DSTV a year watch your man and also ye come once. And the man work is in consumption DSTV. The years no suspension yet 10 cities. Now about 1,000 government institutions will be a to DSTV. Yanka 20 and no. That you better know a bank of Bobisia. And may you acquire open. Because it's Caribbean work, because in proportion DSTV. The papa sama Marcus Aurelius Carino, a very, very strong. And a message says Anne or some Mahama Eka Wasem. Never have a concept. Never to say, we say, and Nan was in share some. You describe how Yakubu. How a consent, they be how Yakubu knows as well about penny or MPP and Dibiana. My acquisition Yakubu on currency. How Yakubu Namika a Dibiana media Kumsa Yakubu. Also, how a consent, also known as Kaswa Bandam, has lost a seat as member of parliament for Ewutu Senior East to Phyllis Na Konyo Okono. Papa Obi Oshomu Obi and Bandam, I will free Belgium. One shall crash a double impact in a cyber of a universal soldier. Say, epithet with the two. What kind of person are you? Say, who you Kaswa Bandam? It is not what Kaswa and to say, yes, Bibia to on one. Makaja say, Esa say 2020 no okoti tuo emenkofo wuye no abana no so no weak man of sis one yan yan hwe enti no enti no tumi sorry near pastor sem no. For every action there's equal and opposite reaction. More motion simple physics no. Newton third law of motion. Who share video here e be no say dem maybe shall say ebutu ansa na ono oba no koto pepper spray. What koto pepper spray say obi kunu nanim fra na okofi na adu na wontumi hwe no mem. Now there were our comes or boyfriends or include the and you could the two purpose for you. A action, reaction. A video no oceana or say our comes Andra or so what the bodyguards call and I'm see there be a honor said the electoral commission she says any the high court room. You memo behind you be a chin to bra. Still our SST and no more pushing this on actually. And no what you purpose for no. I didn't want to or one identity call. High assassin way, high court a rule just a young quay above announcing that a sapu, you know, I don't want an aka. And no quan an aka, nay about 10 something of the more agree 19. It is a man walk up to pepper spray, a go near when you say. When you bet him, say, Nessa no banner say, one word in cap to any fan who say, you decap Butuna, son, or to or to pepper spray. No. Or by say, or a weak woman. Was so wonderful. And what the president member say on the hindsight, no, was Sabeko Kutia. Was why as I said by on TJ. Ninty knows it on Penacre. And as open the crack who you can now with new preference at home. So, or Quaquetena, or just say I could tell you a MPP stronghold. Sana I Caswana ni sitting is no MPP stronghold. So, only more. It was all Copas on also Sabeko Bill or Ben and free a year Caswano Aqua Honor. No akojiremu enti onyo bia wotefo eni dey to din Kaswa Bandam watutuo 4 years ago yehwede ni ma ene ne ye betra ne de na obi eni na papa na enseme wo no but then again no or say president mama o ka ho asem na mum so ye Ghana ni ye electoral laws ye the perimeters wo no koto aba eni so ye crime say o koto aba ko to me for ballot paper ni nkire president say metuma akofo do na say meto mahama. Because we are saying now, we bet master send Kokwadre, and I say, Kokodina na will change, and Nema Don Dumelo winning the seat, no, or Bana, Niku way obey in here, so it's a gangalia, or your weak woman, or Chichian, in miniature, because one said, you have so many ways of manipulating elections, and what could you so that what could you it is all for ballot box. Now we say, oh, yes, and will be more 2 cities for moto, for ballot box, near Kuma, you come free. You come free. By essence, say Ghana to your own man, so or say yetimi investigation. You say police for no more rights. So shooting for na. You corner some right at 9-1 no. But I say president no come once and say electoral balance. It not only say 8 Ghanaians ni ku but also ankasa. So ankasa. And the mama also say your own kasa. Or kasa ya papa. You better say or your gimmick, or your weak person. And or a hypocrite. Inti no sound, but mama say, me expect to say, Obeka wasem. So one can wasem there and no so bit me I dent on him because no matter what happens, you impaired to choose a or election. So that's it. But
we the Bombardier just in the person, and then Major amount, and then what was so some akabi bi platform no so ntia na wahwe wo say uka bibi say yebo how akumsim first uhun wa hefa I think so also kan bibi sa meboa Bombardier oh Hash. Okay. All right. So Bombardier question number I don't know. Question number the video not record there, no problem. Kwabena make you ho. Kwabena make you any nature say the last hour or so no me jama. Eja hen nso aba. Right? Obehwe eja hen na uni abema bene once wo ho. Right? Him say on never call first before eja hen. Enti hwomo na yemo nkomo kakra. Why?
Yo, Papa, na abne wadi anya minuano no, me nana.
Okay. Yo.
No.
Mate, ene monko so e.
Yo, Papa, e beda wase. Na ni oko enso Nyankopon ka ho. Akra awo timeka. Awo ye frewa jisu no anko send message intimidation ni ade. Why, jeso. Over coming.
Yes, sir.
Na biabo there.
What's it?
Me say biabo ko.
Dabi bibi anya boko.
Yo, when ye bama so bia na oya na bibia ye boko. So wa bete chire wati nsem e ko so nyina dada.
Mente hwe. Me ba owura yi na o kama owura Bombardier. And all can say 8 years back. 8 years back. Now owura na your friend Mahama no. Now weak mind. Until they say there. Abenya strong mind. Enti strong mind, you know. Again, who fire environment no. Say ya destroy you. That destroy assassin. Now you did garam say. A poison yedi. The strong mind that when you know. I just am no walker.
Obogame, I mean some of that board no say. Yes, sir. If you tell the weak mind and you tell the weak mind the truth, he or she get offended. And if you tell the strong man the truth and so and the liar, he or she get offended. And just some of them Bombardier then as some if you are there ban. And you know, as I made that honor, no, you know, also the ena will be a pet team.
Yeah. Your friend no. Was it Socrates and I can't remember the name. One of the Greek philosophers, you know, about strong mind, any weak mind. So that the woman say, strong mind biano with ye, and our gonna home, and our picky the office a beboa. One of the characteristics of strong-minded people, and the market no. Now, I will somebody say, I can't hear fast to Bugana. No, one more fees say, one munim yansa, one bedi Ghana so no, one munyansa no da from team because results are almost my NHS say either is incompetence. And I say, we nipa bunny for some but destroy or mine. Now, the area horn say, Kwesi Bronia betun ton kwasi asembia chire Ghana for. And a Ghana for so much ding. And as I say, woman na ko bosu. Until we hear Ghana near, so nye NDC near, no ye MPP ni na okojo ye MPP no na se wo policy bi wo ho no na so wani nye ho a na what are you going to do? Now what are you going to say? So enti senye sabi adwino no na da form a weak-minded Ghanaians and kamenyi ni say obi di no ho bekọ akọjọ ni asori bi a ye friend NDC and MPP because the friend be policies which come from ideas and ye to and ye nya policy near the achichiro man. It has no label like NDC or MPP. And one say the policies na achichiro money and ye hwehwe you be use of policies the achichiro man. And the party they here okay monkasi here party leader but and some who be canon the better say and will say will be join party and I say it will say will be a tuaba on policy levels. Ghana, I will hope na o maybe no the yasa nyuma onam no bre naka obia ye di kan wo amamuomu afi de Ghana for the dirty light no otu ani hwe soro ho no a abrantie bi enyini mu ewuda fom kreti ya mi gidi se ye wo no na owura mahama nom ni akofo adonom wo mu agbene wo amamuomu but abrantie with his tender age Ghana Africans say ekwani e faso kwesi broni kwesi asem hoto ba ye dia ye di bu ye man no eye Jimmy a divide yen enti the only solution is say ye hwehwe obi a owo qualities of leadership wo done man na wo medini man so that's a base yansani bi ehu bibi a waka kire ne se owura we nso I da say mi ko hu ni bi baby and answer be dwene hu say e betumi aboa e mo man na tua na mo nti yen tra ni enfa nye dwuma o me bia say wanye say obenma onkrofo aye dwuma because ade na yakopɔ ball no a ofre ni tire no woni abetire na nante nti say wa betire anya dwuma na etire no nko a you can't build anything. Oh, now say Ghana no there. Already we've made wrong choice. Say at now ma kwesi broni di ne nkwasi asebu abraying. Ami emu acheche a yami ampata. Your friend the confrontation democracy. Abre kuma ase hwan. Owura bi yase your friend the commander. Ya tuesi ne so. Ya bono pasa enu na Ghana for the chichi ye ban na commander was sorry so mo ebro no so omo ye na enemy so enti na chesen confrontation no de beto aso sa adia ye chichi o mane a ne ko ba de say entokwa so pie mu adi ye se ye chichi na e de ya chichi mu e ma afi de de ntokwa ne ahode na e kire ekwa ne ye de bebu e man Ghana man ofakwabi omo e kasa sebe no omo sa omo ne nso eda fom be aka so edi betie no omo di aye dwuma yetime de be kakra America no o kinara sebe dati nkwamu a be ban ba betoa the same message so ndi kwabra ndu mike amao na fi fama de obetoa so ofakwabi kasa ho na
Evenda watuna we see a wase ma okase eja ti say no be say who strong mind zana be so che
na me me kwabne me I don't hide my secrets me be sua nyansa abrocha me ba ye no be sua nyansa The nipa so training me.
Of my mental say man, almost counter. Yes, week 9 now. Utuno poa na netikwa pai no. Na de bia na udidi na yaka cho so fa. Platform yi wo principle ni ade. Aduane hye wani mu amenkasa. What ya you two for so na obu afu yi. Na no na weak mind ne ma de yesa na say ne na de yesa de.
Se menu mu a me meka se wo fa kwa me didi. Eye suba bone e wo ho. Wo kwa bra eye suba bone e wo ho. So wo person ogi mic na. Wo de agi mic no because me no me know obi in prayer de. Now don't tell the public say wo fa kwa me didi. Enunti. It's a disgrace on you. Oh, go anymore. Sana motie partisan people that they try to find enemies. And that's one of the manifestations of your thinking. And also destroy of Akwame. Said you be ya the mic no be ma. Damn you. Okay. Sebase bi didia. Obi na ka say primary energy and it me boa and may build a bigger energy. Now, as said tolerance, a hankrophobia. So much is of our coming Risana Noa or really carrot to be. They get upset. But they're not there. So me need primary energy no. I can function. It is someone tears here. Maybe I'm a primary fashion energy no. Say hamwa. It's your problem. Hey, some mobile mic in every me who are. Me the metro so you ma maintain me primary energy no. Why?
Oh, over Aneta, man, Casa. Now, Papa, so we say, and some see you,
Me again, yes, sir. Point it out.
over. As I see you, Ablikuma, North Nigeria. What is there? Be a President Mahama. Becca said, be a dinner course to be a Kuyi and answer there. But I'm saying, Principal, who be from no, or describe my minister or ye. Van Damme was a division, maybe a couple.
That situation is in there to Ghana, no. And yet, they are wasting me time because what you so confrontation democracy. It is someone to come once a kind. Why should I waste my time? Me time, me precious time. Now, if you want solutions, sir, just get rid of that bloody decisive system. Ya diabremo no. Anu no. Me ni say something here. Dachi bi obeka say or practice partisan democracy no be wo menhia. Because me feel say Jimmy see a chichira santimania yeti mo chiche mu na mo chichira santiban. Na kwesi bodi be to mamo na mo fa ni sa ani Ghana it will never be a nation. Mo be chicha mo ho sa and then you say president, you know, when you're strong mind. Now, when you're strong mind, you know, and to who say, or none you know who say, and now say the young man are doing craving train and say, what that's me, yes, what, or Becca say, a funny I teach you, mind, it works against Ghanaians. If the English system was a dear Koya Beba, said the Beya good policies, a Bayajma or Ghana. Of a baby, we can't make.
Over what we are now.
Oh, me, some of the mic now. Into any time, yeah.
And you better of a Pamia, you better of a Pamia, say. And I mean, call I hope no, I say, Osa, a Yuasa, Okona. I want to make her. Today, your friend on Amoko, Mokoanamaba, Obano, because oh, me basa, Papa could not bring me now, Casa. And you're in Fana, 1 year to see. Over Jum. Over, and you're for 7 minutes now, and some say they run up on the second round, the economy, you know, almost that.
ayi palo gom kwa no mo ba joba pase me why na yenko yenim
yo me da se de etie ene se ye man na yeti no ne amombu ayi wo mu no on so yen ya ye hu nipa bia yen ka no kre enti no ti empani fo mu kan bi kra me se enura se enuanum bi de beto so se ai aban no ayi we ti wa ya de pa na me se bema government appointees o mo abeto mo petrol na me se mo ma ye tuebo senka ye dwini yi a nanka anyi se kra se ye gitu se aban ye ne ye tinchen ye tax ye pia tax ni pia tiemfa ye kro ni yi o obran oni pia kwan wo Ghana ha nyina doko dem ase wo ware enso ka ni nyina so tax bi edu bi o ho a mandatory by force ka bia trotro atitie bi pro musie o mo nyina tua road worthy certificate asa tua road tax bia tua chasi kan bi na kan di sisi kwa no enso still god one tua police who no gina wa no ayero no age the future na 100 no that share go to no receipt in come obeya said we do court na no atraka no for bi okra be hunu bi abaako bi o daka no bonnet na ka na tu open bribe ade afama no na ka na tu na ade 50 100 nation bottom itu ne tua dia bien wo mu nyina tua sai ska nyina so still ntokro di da rules yi mu let me say no say bibia basa aban say afei won ma government appointee yen topetro mu wo kai mu won mu DSTV tax tia ka wo ma betua na ye busi na say mo me ento ebo asi na suban wo Ghana ha say no ya na ande ayo krofo kroya wo mu nim ntokro adi da aban no wo be say yes ke bi another way bi wo mu pay di go wo mu fiensa kan wo de be do mu so e ne no wo de be enti me de na obi si an aban be say bi obi be boss kakaka bi di de de be yesi wo mi antu afi enura ya na aban ya na so say na mu dikai boshire na ka aban wa anya sa de na ka aban adwuma ne de hin aban adwuma ne say obeye ama yenya sika ato aban futu ne de bi asiesie oban no nti wo ye ne sa no and that is a job they have to do that. Why? What is it? Come out to America, Republicans, Papa over Trump and the Tiago. So what you want the oil or the federal level or federal fund or the you hide your ways here. Me see ye 10 years, I'm just may change any 2027 28 better top from. And you be who some passe a ban what you or casse you are ministers in you just got to what see be who say council also say be who to me say my empty was empty prayer there can be any na papa or busa say na no asema si abreko man not and you more president in an penny for over akamwase am say oh some way already say I approach for na case crema case as an NCC me de matie no say muntaka no hwa approach adwuma no so waka so be hwehwem videos na ye clear nipa no pie omanim da ho ye be frefre mu nyina makomako na de SS ye twe na so na se mahama no ankasa do can be there muntaka aye adwuma na e say mahama odina do betu yabi adwuma ka say ye dose bebrebe tino and also and o man niema ekoso a ya me dem say ye to ebo ase na dose see wo see agije 1 see utop to politics ani ati and na be ye ama se do so any say eba bio and also obinum say abana ya de na do so na say eba na pije se kwa ke di say eba ke ni say eba na say aba na say wo fa kwa bi sunu agije 1 see heart 1 see heart and you say aban papa aba omoya sa no a Now, more just a baby, still, I know I'm you in Yano, and Yaba Papa, still, Papa. Because still, I know what you wishing me now. Who call hospital and call for that for Yan Penny Ho. Be that for. Collect be a cool school, Ghana, Fanam, crossing, be them crossing show, and then show them many warm, quite down, comb, and some would tell show, or they see, and Sunday across us. We be classroom be organ out here and now walk actively papa soro so term la ga ne nkora bua de ko na o ma we ya be no betimi ehua de classroom out timu ana awo ana be ko school anopa na obi akojare na esi ho classroom ho o ti sa wo ko school ya be na be gini aba be ye mobile phone ana be ye lupre say they am. And only a year, like as you said, your bano, if you're 90, what you do with the still I know horse I was I didn't buy a chest still has that problem at a war. And tea, there, Yana, medium drone or mine 68, I can't cry 69 years. The beer, the way, pretty way, the way is when you say, well, I didn't care, but near get the right to remember beer because Santa Casas, you know, now about with the idea with your wine, dear. No, yeah. The here say abano any team do know you to your tax is count woman fancy your man that's all tea maybe the premium because we are there now we in yard woman juan so much say ya a portfolio come you tutu any na and a hospital component in ko le woman da form you be tom pa do ma to me ahwe over yard nanka de to so nkola na o mti class na o bi I free a true a bit of China collega. Cat, what shed us idea in a true chat. So, on ye, a bind the bar, no better 9 p.m. or that probably that one that was still, we know what saying I will. Collebi Namusum, sure power, real sure, sure did that you call. Son would chat, Akko school, or Paul Sabbath, friends, you must have an a crowd. Or look at the canyon of Colebino. Sabi, and tea. Yeah, what you appear as a why? Chino, the American, for Obi for now, or so American.
Yo, Opa, you better was if you for Kim Hode, uncle, just a more. Your friend then, I just am one.
Montreal.
Entraso.
Yo,
And yeah, the weather was it. Oh, I can champion. Katachi. Katachi, whether I say more than a bit me a year, no, my member said Prince, I say, well, can't, but one maybe a bit me a woman way, no, mamma. I'm saying, you,
the prince of North Canada, no, we are doing a minute.
Oh, there be a financial man. We a financial man. We are met so or his dollar nabasi, petrol basi, any name of Basin. That's a okay, any man of power. Nana president or say a ban DSTV. A ban say a wachum, a bet TV or mine 100,000 CDCB. Petrol, yes, or Mumpan, we bet TV or mine say. Now, maybe say. A buy on one for 2.7 billion cedis. They are good presidency, so they managing the presidency. No, I bet 100,000 cedis at China. 100,000 cedis compared to billions of cedis. You know, oh, I know. Boy, make a cry now. The second round is a 7. The man 10 crowd. Oh, I know. Look how much we are. She home, mommy say. As me spending near my me deal lousy life. Me am so me say internet kura me here na say me call McDonald's ntino eno if him one enche dan nya de bia to why hene we financial mind dey boa me why
Pacho le tell say figures na wo kano me nim ho nim de bia na ho ade bia wo nim ho nim bia no wo nim de no say wo ka either say wo twan say wo kano kure na me sometimes some person be stick to the matter am who say sema aban na eka. It is a just some they can't smell bit my car with all confidence. The prince he count, the who count in terms of 2.1 million. Meet me can was it. But the bit my car was something they say. Sad DSTV no subscription now. What say? Now no one contribute to say and a state contribute say for subscription. I want to make say is in the right path. And one idea with marker pay amount of money a better amount to whatever subscription for a month. Mean to me, I want minimum awesome. But what say? Yeah, and some say they take only free swap. Take only free every banner so individuals pay the officer no between media come now. And because I say with it, thinking the way debate assembly so because almost you know maybe na of a chumba can full assembly or can on say directly no of a chum assembly all the two or one many answers and no ya no papa be can say no ye ko no ministers no and appointees say ye flow so on say anka ni kwan mu an anka be say ye no enti no me so bebre awon mo de mintimi ya no say de open no and am say me no this no any MPP no me bi don't baba to asema me fo say ebe eyi asempa ma me na me fo say ebetima boa me hwe say me adunu me enkoi edi ago ekonemu wetwi empe mu twi no mu twi sai kiso mu kono mu ba bi gire we na che say o mari yi ne da atuma ba kokora na maya kokora no so nye dwoko bi eyi oku wi se mu o manye dwoko bi ye oku we mu eni na me pre me o mo be pre ndi sin me se meti o me se meti me pe kobna me pe kura every time but the thing is say come na nipa bre cha na ohun say obi edis say bi ba say di betimi aboa wo ene mo ko manimu no na won say at least there's a little bit of hope enjoy say the open or that no say see ene be ko ne dia ene betimi enya dida so say ye Ghana ni na ye Ghana ma ena me de me ka etimi ni bibia aka opekura won sa sinti twa bebre mu na me ho ntome ba woni ye kan me who say full price no somewhere last week no it was 10 but me who say a safety call 11 ye be and me who say ye friend say you know share any total no super na ye e be 10 no e be 11 no say be 13 won say Ghana for
my who 14 watch Achimota the 14 this year 14 Achimota
me pacho was come can brief on say sa ayi dollar asem foreign yan ye kan ye kan pa nyina ka say foreign aba pop etin ka dia an kan tino masu ayi na ye ade say ye de ye nte hwe no say no full price e sase e basru Echibiano, na forest so no as I say engineer. I me back up platform say I am second for. Je pese agere nsem aye. I say as ko bonya ye penisa ne ye guso akasa as ye pese ye pe more time to talk. Because you see no, the forest is say to say basra and on be back control you be can say. Oh ye kan na ye kan. No. Ye kan. Debi ye kan say. Ye timi be ka say ye kan. So when ye so na me say no ye dey share you say ye ntimi ni ye ntimi ni ye ntino enti sa na be saba enti sa na be ba mama ye ni egun ye ho buso akire yen em say ye penisa em say ntimi ye obi a ma na hwe enti sisi dane tutu ko man Ghana no ma ye bi ye ni bibia sa enti me dey em say